will be ready. Are nearly ready to leave us? Yes, Uncle. Thank you. For the supplies.
And for the boat. She's a fine little thing.
I wish I could...
She will serve us well, Jarle.
Gertrude here has volunteered to go with you and serve as your guide. Believe me, there is no Fjordorvik she has not fished.
The only thing left to catch around here is lice. It is time I cast my net into new waters.
This is Ausmar and Buldi. They are good boys, but they have got themselves into trouble. Ausmar stole a horse and Buldi killed the man in a drunken dispute. The Tinget banished them, but I thought rather than wandering the woods like trolls, they could accompany you and try to mend their reputation.
Welcome aboard. We will take all the help we can get.
The land for which you are bound is rich in game and timber and all that you could need. But keep your spear close, for it is a lawless place and dangerous.
We are in your debt, Uncle.
When I return, I will have spearmen and swordfare. Together, we will send Steinar to the afterlife, where my father will be waiting for him.
Come on! Let's get this shit bucket going before Njord changes his mind and the sky pisses on him.
You heard the woman?
Watch over them, Arn. They have much to learn. We shall see what weird the Norns have spun for these two.
Farewell, Uncle! I will prove myself! To you and the gods!
Alright, seems like the tutorial is over finally. Welcome to Norse Oath of Blood, Part 1 stream.
From Kaupang and the safety of Jarl Egel's hall and spears. Outcasts and the renegades all, and yet the seeds of a fellowship, taking the sea road in search of new land in which to grow. No one would expect the gods to cast an eye upon this little vessel making its way along the ragged...
Gunnar! This is the place.
I don't know why, but the sound, the voice sound of the game sounds a little bit weird. Like they're talking underwater or something, I don't know how to explain it. The presentation is not bad at all, visually.
Show yourselves. We mean you no harm.
We thought you were raiders.
Kill them, Papa. Cut off their heads. You said you could be 5-minute fights. That's what you said.
Be quiet, boys!
Your dad is full of shit.
I did not say that.
Yeah.
Maybe we are raiders. Maybe we will take you as slaves.
No! Please! Spare us!
I'm joking! Don't piss your trews. Who are these raiders you speak of?
They come often. Brigands with wild eyes and hungry bellies. They butcher our animals, steal our bread and ale. I thank Freya they have not yet taken me.
Maybe next time.
I don't know anyone lived here. Jarl Egil himself.
That was good.
This place out.
Build a settlement. I see no Jarl here. This is our home. You will have to find somewhere else.
Don't be so hasty, husband. It could be good to have these strong warriors here to protect us.
You would like that, wouldn't you, wife?
Well, husband, your own spear is bent and useless.
It just needs some attention, that is all.
Move on and find another place.
No, wait. I have a proposition. If you will help us by killing these brigands who have been stealing from us, we will welcome you and help you build your home. My husband is a poor lover, but a good farmer. He will grow your grain, rear meat for your table. I am a skilled seamstress and can make your clothes, even a new sail for your boat. But first, you will deal with the brigands, yes?
You have yourselves a deal. With Odin's help, we will feed the ravens with these brigands. Then, we will see if we can make a home here.
Perhaps it was fortuitous meeting the farmer and his family. They know this land and its dangers. They will be useful in the times ahead. Gunnar looks at...
Gertrude, stay with the boat.
Listen up, whelps. You might think you're heroes, but this could turn ugly fast. Keep your wits about you.
Don't you feel the thrill of it in your blood, Ar?
All I feel is that I should have had a piss the moment I stepped off the boat.
Seems like why I said that the voice sound was so bad is because of my headphones, not really high quality ones. But I've noticed that also without the headphones that it's not really the best sound, but alright. Now that I think about it, sound effects of combat are not also the best, but okay. That's the least of this game's problems considering the poor optimization. I really dig this, how they've done this. Basically, this plays like Dragon Age Origins or something like that in terms of going through the map, exploring. Love the music though, proper Viking stuff.
Look. It is for Tyr the brave who loves battle. A good omen.
Hey Goatman, hey Peaches. What I think is the better purchase between Dogma 1 or Dogma 2? Oh. If you want much better graphics and a more modern game in ways of some features, mechanics and so on, definitely Dragon's Dogma 2. But I think Dragon's Dogma 1, from what I've played, although I haven't beaten Dragon's Dogma 1, I've beaten Dragon's Dogma 2, but I haven't beaten the first one. I think Dragon's Dogma 1, for the time that I played, I think I played about 15-20 hours, something like that. It wastes less time than the second one, but I could be wrong. It could get much worse after that. I'm stumped by your question, but I don't have an answer for you. Hey Gus, don't buy it. Optimization is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. So, and it's not due to my PC or anything like that. Wait for patches until the game gets properly patched, properly optimized, then we'll see. Currently, what I'm playing, I think we just reached the island where we're gonna establish the village. I'm expecting that to happen right now. But there are bugs in, I can't pick up this bag, for example. Not that I'm clicking wrong or anything like that, but it's just a bug.
There's still life in that fire.
The worst thing definitely is the optimization, but there's one huge issue with gameplay that I'm going to show you as soon as the first fight commences. They've really dropped the ball on that one. Though the game does something really, really nice that I was talking about for a long time now, and that is the kill satisfaction. Although the animations can be clunky a little bit,
Back! Cut your throats!
the kill satisfaction and the way that plays out is really, really good. Some of the best that I've seen so far in strategic turn-based games. Okay, now this is the problem that I'm going to mention. Oh wait, deployment takes place at most encounters. You can place your units freely within the blue. Oh, alright. That's it. That's the major problem fixed. I'm gonna explain now in a second why. Yeah, it's so bad, mate. It's really, it's stuttery as hell. It stutters all the time, for whatever reason. Hey MTC, give me a 30-second preview. Well, it's turn-based game. That's as much as I know about it. Viking turn-based game. Okay, so the big issue that I had with the games up until now, even though it could still be an issue, look at this. Before we didn't have the deployment option, but that was a tutorial area, so I guess that this is a new introduction. They're introducing new mechanics as we go, which is normal thing for these types of games. But the problem is that battlefields are small, so when the fight starts, they can immediately get to you. You can get to the enemy and they can get to you. There's no place in between there's no space in between where you can actually strategize. Should I go on a defensive a little bit more? Should I go on the offensive? All the fights so far that played out, first turn, everyone was already fighting. There was no space in between. So we'll see how this with the deployment plays out. I'll try to avoid fighting for the first turn just to see what happens. I thought that that's the system of the game, that there's not going to be any deployment or any strategy, but thankfully now that I see the deployment, that problem could be fixed. Though I think I can get to these guys in one turn and they can get to me, which is not a good thing for these types of games. You need space. You need space to do things carefully and to be able to deploy different tactics, you know. You can't just put everyone on a map in a turn-based game in a small battlefield and everyone is immediately in each other's face. Disciples arena size is not that bad, to be honest. Not that bad. It might seem as bad at first, but the thing is, the AI in Disciples will sometimes play defensively the first turn. Yeah, you can exploit that, but you playing defensively as well the first turn and let them wait for the first turn and then wait for them to attack you. You can always do that. And exploit their lack of AI, even though AI is decent, I gotta say. But in Disciples, there's maybe 1 or 2 units in the whole game that can traverse the whole battlefield in one turn from the start. And that's alright, that's not that bad at all. Now let's see what happens here. What I like also here is that there's no grid. Makes the combat more immersive. Although I gotta say I don't like this square, glowing square beneath them. Kind of kills the immersion. But thankfully I like that it's so subtle, the opacity of the battlefield. It kind of brings immersion a little bit more. So anyway, this guy is now in Overwatch mode, or alert mode as it's called here. I'm still trying to understand everything about the game, so this is the beginning of the game. So I'm learning. Now we'll see. Do I need to save them, look for brigands, defeat the brigands? So I don't need to do anything here. The cornered man, but then again, I might... Well, you know what, let's play aggressively. Now question is, you have limited amount of action points, of course, and then we can utilize them for whatever we want. Now let's see. If I go over here, and there's also a battlefield terrain. That's awesome, that needs to be in a game like this. It's not that much a view of opinion, but it's a way the game is done around it. If you have a strategy game, you can't immediately put me on a back foot. For example, this type of a system means that any initiative build for the team will be OP. Because you will be able to do so many things before the enemy can do. Or if the enemy has high initiative and your team has low initiative, you're gonna get fucked immediately. Take a lot of damage. And that's lack of strategy because I don't have a choice. I don't have an option. It's either or. So in a small battlefield like this, that's not a good thing. But let's see. For example, I didn't get to him. I specifically want to be aggressive in this fight. For example, this battlefield is not small at all, but the positioning of the units is could be a little bit problematic. Now, let's try cripple. Can we use the cripple? Yeah, I mean, you can apply lore thing to anything, Evelyn, you know, I get what you're saying. Basically, they didn't, they were always kind of bloodthirsty, aggressive, but no, really they weren't. They applied shield wall, they strategized even in raids, right? So, I get what you're saying. Bloodthirsty, more in-your-face action. However, I might be completely wrong about this, and we'll see how the game plays out. Maybe the game has things in place, features in place to offset the small battlefield. Not actually a small battlefield, but more of unit positioning, because this battlefield is the largest that I've seen so far in the game. This is not a small battlefield. This is a good-sized battlefield for what this game is. But the unit placement is... we'll see. Let's see how it plays out. At first, it was really problematic because there was no deployment. We were all just put in the middle of the map, and immediately first turn everyone was getting damaged. That shouldn't be possible, right? At least not to the extent that the game played at the very beginning. But we'll see how it works now. This is already improvement, the area size. It doesn't have to be bigger than this. It really doesn't. There's little bits and pieces here that I like. For example, slippery mud. If you knock back someone, they will go prone. That's awesome. I like those types of things, and those things really can add, but we'll see if the game encourages us to interact with these systems, to pay attention to the tactical element, to so many tactical elements. I'm playing on hard, of course, as usual, but and because I always want to interact with the systems as much as possible. That's how you see how the game is actually constructed, if the systems are any good or not, when everything is maxed out, when everything is it's either gonna make it or break it, basically. Now I want to, and there's no skip turn. At least I haven't seen that option. That would be interesting to have. So I'm just gonna move this guy over here, although I'm in the slippery mud, so we're gonna move from the slippery mud and put a guard up.
I'll make a feast for crows.
Let's see, leap. Leap to an available tile within 5. Okay, that is gonna cost us 2. Is that an attack move? Oh no, it's not. Okay, so let's see if I go over here. I'm interested if I'm going to trigger the alert by jumping over. Can I jump on him? No, I can't. Oh, no, 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 what? Ah, fuck. I wanted to cancel it. Ah, it is what it is. Damn, this is a dodgy one. Now, why do they have squares? They are in engagement mode. There is an engagement mode. See this? I love to see this in games like these. This is what every game like this needs. Or they don't need such long animation. You just need a good stab. Sorry, a good stab or something. Quick stab. For example, War Tales. If any of you have played that game, War Tales has some kind of finisher that occasionally occurs, and it's a fast one. You basically poke someone, stab them, or I don't know if there's decapitation. I forgot. But those kind of small, quick animations, I think they add a lot to every game like this. The close view camera is bad. The trees cover the animation. Yeah, we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. How much how much obstacles are going to be a factor in the whole presentation. Let's see. So I'm going to inflict vulnerable. So there, I'm really happy with the animations and all that, but there is a little bit of clunkiness. If you've seen the alert, the guy when he ran from here to there, and he triggered the alert from Arn, and Arn struck him, that's the past present, struck him, and he didn't react at all. So that's a miss, definitely, but alright, I can live with that. Save your money for now. Optimization is really poor at the moment. I would wait for patches that address optimization before buying the game. That would be my recommendation. But you do you. If you don't mind bad optimization... I still don't know if the game is very good though. This is just the... first... what, 2 hours maybe? Yeah, 2 hours, that's about it. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm in engagement mode, and if I go away, I will trigger attack of opportunity, which is good. So instead, I will go in guard mode, which is going to increase my reflexes. And now, while I'm in the guard mode, I will try to move away, which means that I might be able to avoid the attack. But let's see. It's a chance thing. Nope. So let's try again. Nope. There we go. Alright. I'm just testing stuff, seeing I know that's a bad idea to do what I just did, but look, we gotta test a little bit things, how they work. Use cripple. No. What's the... I should be able to use cripple.
I can't move.
Nice. Oh, see, this is not a bad animation. We shot him in the foot. He kinda did the kneeling thing. That's good. That's all you need, really, as long as the animations are believable. Although this running animation sucked. This was funny. But alright. Okay, let's see if there is friendly fire. There is. Okay, that's interesting. And not only that there is friendly fire. This was cool. Not only that there is friendly fire, but this was an attack that pushed the unit. So this guy got pushed into this unit. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I think he got damaged a little bit from that fall, or I'm not sure. I still don't know what collision does. There was an explanation of it, but it wasn't that clear, at least not to me. So we'll see as we go.
I fear no man.
But I love the fact that there are collisions. That's also important. So when it comes to the strategic elements, so far I haven't seen anything that is missing, except for which we still have to determine the size of the battlefield plus unit positioning. Maybe the encounters, maybe it depends on the encounter as well, because some unit positioning can be dependent on the encounters, right? Maybe sometimes we're going to have ambushes that we need to deal with, sometimes we're going to have strictly neutral deployment things. We'll see, maybe they mix it up. If they mix it up, that's a good thing also, because you don't want in a game like this for every fight to start it the same way. Maybe some changes here and there, some additional elements, features conditions and so on. Maybe that would be a good idea.
None shall break me.
But the game looks good. I mean, for a turn-based game like this, this is good. Okay, so we're gonna go here and engage with this unit. Now, engagement animation is weak. I would love to see them improve that, because that's kind of So we attack twice, and what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Two what to target enemies? Is that piercing or what? I'm not sure. It's an icon that I don't know what it means. Two guys engaging game. It's a modern game for modern audiences, mate.
The wound sea flows.
Okay, now we need to patch ourselves up a little bit. There is an Easter egg for Game of Thrones. He keeps saying a feast for crows. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. This was an execution. Whenever there's an icon, a death icon, a skull icon like that, it means execution. And execution means it's a critical hit. And if we kill an enemy with the critical hit, all action points are refunded, and you can basically have another turn, which is really OP. So I don't know if I haven't even checked the character sheets yet. So I still have to check that to see what's going to be a factor. And if we can build, I mean, look, if critical hit builds are a thing, then yeah, it's gonna be pretty much a must in a game like this. Because if you get all action points refunded based on critical hit kill, I mean, that's OP as heck. But we'll see, we'll see. It's all speculation at this point.
I will stand with you.
See, this is also not a bad thing, this animation that just played out. It wasn't some kind of an execution. It doesn't have to be. There was a little bit of blood, and you can see the axe hitting the enemy, and he died. Also, it's what I like as well with these simple animations, that animations where the enemies are dying, I like when you shoot someone with the arrow. Maybe you'll see that now. It's quite simple, but you see the arrow stuck in him and the guy goes back a little bit, which is really good. I like those simple things. It doesn't have to be Mortal Kombat fatality type of thing where you look at the screen for 30 seconds while someone is massacring someone else. No, that gets dull quickly. We don't need that. I personally don't need that, and maybe occasionally if that something like that happens, that would be a significant thing, but really outside of that. See? That's fine. That's fine. A little bit of blood. Maybe if there was a little bit, a couple of different movement that animation, meaning the way the enemy falls when they die, that would be good. Just so that there's constant dynamic, because turn-based games need that type of stuff. They really do need that. Okay, this guy was going to basically kill everyone himself, so why am I even worried about anything? I love turn-based games, don't get me wrong, don't think that I hate turn-based games, so they need this. No, it's because I absolutely adore turn-based games if they are well done. So a little things like this makes every move more significant, right? Not every move, but the finishing move, the little hit here and there, it just makes things better. It makes things more immersive. Expeditions Vikings, I haven't played that, Goatman. Expeditions Vikings, no, I haven't played that. Unreal Engine, no clue. But I've seen so many upscaling options, so I would think that it's an Unreal Engine game. I fucking hate upscaling. I think upscaling is detrimental to the gaming industry overall.
My name is Gormar.
But alright, that's my opinion.
Rancid turds are slavers. I was traveling with amber traders when they attacked our boat. They have taken others like me. Men and women who are destined for misery and pain. Will you help me weave them a different fate?
Okay. Gormar recruited. Alright, let's loot the bodies. Interesting thing is that we can also throw spear. When the enemy dies, they drop their... If they have a spear, they drop the spear, and we can get to their spear and then throw the spear, which is really good. I like that. Whenever you add so many options in a tactical game, that's always a good thing, as long as the game keeps you thinking. Because if it starts to become a simple repetition of same moves over and over again, that's where these types of games can become dull. And especially if there's no challenge. If there's no challenge, you don't need to interact with the systems. Simple as that. And when you don't need to interact with the systems, then the whole experience gets diminished. Like in Disciples, for example, where I had to, Disciples Domination, where I had to really interact with the systems in the first act, and I died plenty of times in brutal difficulty. And that's what kept me going. I constantly wanted to see what kind of tactic can I come up with to overcome a challenge. That's what makes these games interesting for me. But if that goes away, if the game becomes too easy, then nothing can keep me playing such games in that regard. It's just not going to be as interesting.
If you know what's good for you, you'll get back on that boat.
I have to say, talking animations and all that are really solid. It's not God of War level, but it's believable.
We'll get a good price for these fuckers.
And the way they pronounce things, it truly sounds like Scandinavian people have given the voiceover, have made voiceovers for this game. So Disciples Liberation, Disciples Reincarnation also bad, and Domination is also, well, I don't know if it's a bad game, but it's subpar, because the combat is solid, I have to say, and that's the most important thing. But the castle management, holy shit. I was shocked, honestly, when I saw castle management in Disciples Domination. I thought, what the fuck is this? But alright. We are now playing Norse. While in combat there are interactable objects that give access to unique abilities when okay, throw spear, throw axe, oh, there's throw axe as well. Throw rock, has 50% chance of inflicting dazed. Okay, burning arrow. Inflicts burning, it's clean bandage, wrath mushroom. Wait, do we eat the mushroom and then become crazy? That's cool. that's a thing. Yes, I have. Just mentioned War Tales, and I love War Tales. War Tales to me is really good game. I played the vanilla version and played it afterwards. Even played it a little bit when I was on vacation during the summertime. So see, this is good stuff. You have obstacles here. You have, I think this might be half cover if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And they can't get to me in first turn. Now we can play tactically. And we're not scrambling immediately. Oh shit, I'm gonna get hit. No. We can avoid getting damage. Now this is good. I like that. This is an improvement. So I see we're gonna put bastards with shields over here. Can we go through here? Yeah, we can. Okay, Arn is gonna go over here. Let's try to play defensively. Let's see what happens. We need to free the captives. I don't think the captives have health, so we don't have to be worried about them damaging the captives. Oh yeah, yeah, companions, yeah. It was really an addictive game as heck. And the thing that I was mentioning about War Tales is the simple finishing animations that they had occasionally occur. I loved that. It's so simple. You just stab someone, and that's it. That's all you need. Give me some blood, some gore if it's applicable, and I personally don't need much more than that. As long as that happens and as long as there's variety. I would always put, for example, if you're fighting someone, and depends from which angle you kill them. I can't remember one of the games that I played long time ago, probably when I was still a teenager or something, had those types of things when you hit someone from the side. I think those were beat 'em ups. I don't know. But anyway, you hit someone from a side and you finish them in a different way than you would finish them if you do the last hit from up front. So basically from every angle, you give me an animation. Give me a couple of that animations. Quick ones, no need to overcomplicate, and you are sorted. I mean, that's gonna create so much kill satisfaction and significance to last blows. For example, Disciples Damnation had fantastic animations in combat. Kill satisfaction, not so much, but really good animations. Honestly, I think better than Norse. Crown Wars Black Prince, never heard of it. What is that, mate? Alright, let's see. We have one guy over here. He's got a spear, so that means he can catch us from afar. We have this guy. He is what? What are you? What the fuck is that for an axe? That looks like a toothpick. Is this an undersized axe or... What the fuck is that? This is the smallest axe I've seen in my life. And I have some small axes in the garage, but this... A turn-based strategy from the... That's what she said. Turn-based strategy game from the era of French. No, I haven't made. Is it any good? No, no. Okay, this is a double-handed axe. That's a different story. But don't you think that this? I mean, I might be wrong. This might be a real thing. Such a small axe, but isn't this kind of too small? I mean, look at this thing. This thing looks like it hit. If it hits anything, it's gonna break. I don't know. Seems really weird to me that it's so damn small. That's what she said. But yeah. All right. Okay. So we're gonna go here. Go into guard. And we can throw rock. Oh wait. Let's throw rock then. Hit chance 90%. I guess this is a skill 400. I still haven't checked the character sheet. We're gonna obviously throw it at someone who doesn't. Okay, this was cool. Did you see what he just did? Small detail.
I will stand with you.
When he was throwing the rock, considering that he wields two weapons, he first he put another weapon. He put the weapon that was in the hand with which he wanted to throw the rock, put in the other hand, and then picked up the rock, threw the rock, and then moved the second weapon to the same hand with which he threw the rock. Jesus Christ, overcomplicated the explanation of that, but you get what I mean. Graphics are not that important to me in these types of games. More like animations. Give me a simple kill satisfaction. You don't need fantastic graphics for that. You really don't need it. But I'm not really graphics whore. I don't give a crap about that. I mean, I'm playing. Look at the games that I'm playing on the channel. Rarely, except Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But I will do admit that in some games graphics matter. I will always put front, you know, that I've repeated this many times already. The Demon's Souls remake. That's the first time I actually saw what it means to have really good graphics in a Souls-like. And how much it meant for the immersion of the whole game. I was surprised, didn't think it would matter that much, but it did. And the small animations the Demon's Souls remake had, those small mini animations when you're turning around or when you're swinging a weapon, it had more continuation with the way the body was reacting to swinging. It looked a lot better than other From Software games. Okay, let's see if we can cripple this guy. But I don't think I can reach him. No, why am I crippled? Well, that was a pointless attack.
Show me who to kill.
See, Evelyn, that's what I'm talking about. Awesome. That sounds awesome, what you just said. Animations that were really good, especially animal kills. To me, animations are far more important than graphical fidelity. But that just might be me. Maybe other people like things differently. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But in some games, it adds a lot. In others, it doesn't. For example, you can play JRPG with suckiest animations and suckiest pixelated graphics you've ever seen. And it's still gonna be a great game. Because, you know, it depends on the writing, depends on the combat systems, depends on the character builds, depends on the side content, the world, and so on. There's many things that it depends on. No, I'm not gonna be playing Neo 3.
Valhalla awaits.
I just don't feel like it, mate. That's it. I've played Team Ninja games. It's not going to surprise me. Even if it does surprise me, it's going to be half bad, half good. But the core things for that game don't interest me anymore. Simple as that. I'm just not interested in playing because I know what to expect. And I've already seen their best combat, and if the combat is still at that level, awesome. I expect that to be, but all the other systems, I just don't. When I see those modifiers, +1 arrow, plus 0.5 attack, fuck that, mate. Just immediately when I know that I'm gonna have to interact with that type of a system, I lose interest. I just don't want to play 500 hours or 1,000 hours invest into a game where half of the time I'm going to be spending playing with the menus after the first playthrough. First playthrough is usually the best.
Watching.
And I know I'm going to enjoy first playthrough probably a lot. But considering that I would be playing the game for the channel, that also means that I would have to really go balls deep in it, and I don't have the will. I know it's not a smart business move, but... And I've had really, again, the comments on that video, that's the thing. Shit, this guy's going to die. The comments are basically opposite. They can't get more opposite than what they are. Some people are shitting all over the game, some people are saying it's great. It's the duality of Neo. It always was and it always will be. It's one of the most complex games to analyze out there. At least it was for me. It's truly a game with so much duality to it that it's difficult to put it all together. Okay, I'm gonna move here. I'm not engaged, so that's fine. I don't mind people asking me about Neo. Yeah, feel free. I haven't played it, so I can't comment on it, right? I can just say why I won't be playing it. Always ask me anything, you know, you can always ask me anything. I don't give a crap. And you know, I'm much more approachable here because in comment section, when someone reads my comments and my responses to people, it's usually much more strict and direct. But because, you know, depending on the comment. But just because I, you know, kind of give back what they give me, right? I don't mind that. 75% chance. Now I don't know if this is because the guy is in half cover. Oh yeah, it might be, but I want to kill him, so let's see. See, simple animation like that. This is good. I like that animations with arrows. Look, if you love combat, if you fast-paced, incredibly smooth combat. I mean, Neo has the best combat. I mean, I don't think there's much debate around that. Probably the best combat I've ever played. I'm guessing that Neo 3 is the same quality as Neo 2 in terms of combat, right? I don't know. I'm guessing. You tell me. I don't think they've dropped the ball on Neo 3 combat. The completely dropped the ball on Rise of Ronin combat. Not that it was bad, it wasn't. It was just a major step back from Neo combat. But yeah, I think that they wouldn't dare to fuck up Neo that much. It's their golden goose at this point. Yeah, why am I attacking him? This guy has Birgir the Bastard. That's my guy. I'm not really following the... Uh-oh, war cry, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be covering Crimson Desert. Fully. I'm not gonna get the key, of course, because I didn't get the key for Norse, Oath of Blood, and I didn't get the key for Disciples' Damnation, so sure as heck I'm not gonna get the key for Crimson Desert. But I'm gonna be playing it. Yeah, I need to cover something significantly. It's money issues, and I really need to have something on the channel that can produce some views. It is what it is. So I can't afford to not play that game, and that's fine. I was interested in that game anyway. I'm interested in what they can do, and then again, not to offend anyone or anything, but I really don't trust many people on their analysis of games. So I always want to put forward my analysis. If you agree, good. If you don't agree, as well, good. Let's talk about it, discuss what we can learn, if we both can learn something from such things. And that's fine. That's all there is to it. But I really don't trust, people don't understand some simple things about most people, most casual gamers and so on, because gaming has become mainstream, and that's what also needs to be acknowledged. So it attracted a lot of people in games that really aren't for many people, that are more niche, and that's why I have problem at times with trusting people, what they say. For example, when someone writes a comment, Neo sucks, and that's it, or Neo is awesome, that's it. Neo 3 specifically. That means absolutely nothing to me. It's better if you don't even leave that type of comment, because it just it raises more questions. $20 says the performance is bad on launch. Hopefully not as bad as this. The one thing that I'm worried for that game is... oh, what? What? Oh, okay. Is... they're popping. I've played Black Desert, but just a little bit. I wasn't that interested in that type of a game. Oh! Oh, really? Okay.
Blood has been spilled, blades and courage tested. Gunnar finds himself.
Yeah, but the popping.
Good people who
rocks 3 feet away from you were popping in texture-wise. It killed all immersion for me, for that game.
Stay with the boat.
But the engine was outside of that. It was pretty. Oh, what?
You might think you're heroes.
Okay.
But this could turn ugly fast.
Whoa, wait. I need to
Keep your
Perhaps it was fortuitous.
taking a piss now that I have to redo all the... Where's the autosave?
They know this land and
I've also used the quick save. Wait. I swear I've used the quick save.
Perhaps it was fortuitous meeting the farmer and his family. They know.
Yeah, okay, I've used the quick save. But this guy has 9 health, 12 health. That's very low. Let's see. Where's the menu? I can't. Where's some kind of a character screen? I can't access the inventory. Is there some kind of a thing as inventory in this game? I mean, there should be. Yeah, gotta be. But I'm pressing every usual suspect key, like I. Escape. No. Maybe we can't do anything yet regarding that. Alright. Anyway, we'll be more careful this time around. Thankfully we can skip this.
If you know what's good for you.
Yeah, okay. So I'll play more defensively because we can throw rocks and all that. I'll try to play at least more defensively. Let's deploy Gunnar over here. Let's deploy Sigrid here. Oh shit. Mate just told me that I have some kind of a thumbnail for this. I didn't even know that there was a thumbnail. 1 second, please. Shit. I have a thumbnail. Change. Let me just change some, download some kind of an image. Or sort of blood. My bad. I haven't streamed in a long time. I didn't have net for 3 weeks. So I was using mobile data to upload videos, and I just got it back today. I wanted to stream some stuff. I wanted to stream Dark Heresy Warhammer 40k, which I still will. But yeah, for 3 weeks I had to deal with no fucking net because the company that has the infrastructure for the optics cables sucks so fucking bad, mate. I had 6 different technicians, pardon me, come, try to sort out. 4 of them were doing the same thing, measurements, some measurements, so that said that they can just say that they did something, right? And finally one guy comes today and he just changes some kind of a cable on a box on the street that's connected to the house, right? And that's it, it works. I mean, you're fucking kidding me. And I'm very polite usually. Yeah, it might not seem like that as you know me from the comment section more than you know me in real life. But I'm really polite with people and I understand how things work. But I told this guy today that that I was on the verge of creating a hostage crisis. To take a technician hostage until they fucking fix it. Hvala Mile, by the way. Quick save, Sun Tzu. A nemam njegov broj, ne znam njega. Yes, I've played Phoenix Point. Phoenix Point is a good game. Phoenix Point has some better mechanics than XCOM. But is it as good as XCOM? Debatable. And I'm playing slowly. I haven't streamed in a long time, so bear with me. I like to talk with you guys. Okay, is that it? Yeah, everyone is placed. I don't know what this is. Momentum. Momentum increases with each enemy killed. Each point by momentum increases critical chance. Oh, that's the worst. Oh yeah, the thing that War Tales did great. That I absolutely adore about that game. One feature, one mechanic that just shows how much developers are aware of turn-based problems. When you've defeated many enemies and the enemy doesn't even stand a chance anymore, the momentum built by killing enemies gives you so many buffs to finish the combat as fast as possible. Because they can't do anything anymore. I mean, that's brilliant thinking, and I see that it's here as well. Dobro, budući ću te se javit, Milo. Okay, let's see. Let's change the strategy now a little bit. We're gonna go throw some rocks, because that's what you do in the Viking Age. You pick up rocks and you throw them at people, you know. Dazed means that they give some kind of a debuff, minus 25 reflex. Okay, that's good. Let's move into defense. We're gonna have to play this defensively. I think that was the intention as well. So we're gonna create some kind of a shield wall over, well, not shield wall because I only have 2 people with shields, but let's see. What is Blessing of Tyr? Killing a unit while you're in engagement will always execute them. Oh, that's actually quite powerful. Oh yeah, it's not that bad. I'm not... That's throwing rocks is a tactic. I mean, even today, it's like throwing sand at someone or in the eyes, or... I mean, it just distracts them enough so that you can do your thing. That's good. I have nothing against that. But I gotta throw a little bit of bullshit around, right? So don't mind me. Oh no, fuck! That's a wrong shit. My bad. I fucked that up. I thought it was a different character.
I can't break loose.
Oh yeah, rock sling definitely was used. No doubt about that. Now let's see. This guy is a little bit damaged, so we're gonna heal him. This guy has Baldur's Gate Blessing. Once per mission, when reduced to 0 health, instead set health to 1. Where the hell was that blessing in the previous attempt? But okay. Now, is this a... Thing is, I still don't know how cover is... How cover mechanic works. There's half cover and full cover, but I don't see anything that would indicate that it's a cover, if you know what I mean. I don't see an icon. Let me check that, because that's quite an important thing. Help. Flanking, movement, engagement, execution, alert, cover. Standing behind obstacles can provide cover based on the size and height of the obstacle. But yeah, I need more information. I don't know. I know that this is supposed to be a cover. Yeah, they didn't put horns, and the women didn't go raiding. That's one of the things that modern portrayals change. Women women were back at the village and they were defending the village if someone attacked, but they never went on raiding, so that's also modern bullshit.
God!
Oh shit! That was cool. He just jumped over the obstacle. And with a cool animation. Exactly. Survival was above all. Women and children before everyone else, yeah? Okay, so you are over here. I might... no, I'm not gonna attack him, but instead I'm gonna go defensively over here and in alert mode. Yeah, it is. It's quite close to Italy, yeah.
What is your will?
It practically smells of mozzarella cheese. I have some in my fridge. Okay, so the cool thing about engagement, this guy is attacking him. And now I'm gonna make him engage with me.
No more words, only war.
And going to guard.
If you call yourself a warrior.
Okay, let's see who... Oh, damn, there's a lot of them.
I will wait in the blood tide.
But now I can flank him. That's the important bit. I'm gonna move away a little bit. Okay, now this is looking much better now. Although this guy has... Fucking hell, I forget that they can just roll over this. This really fucks me up.
Sword fame will be mine.
Okay, so we're gonna move over here. And we're gonna engage with this guy. Yeah, but she's now vulnerable as fuck. I did not play this well. This fucked me up. Although I like it. I like it that we have to pay attention to that as well. Did you know that cloaks sometimes were used as shields and were effective against projectiles too? No. How are cloaks effective against projectiles? Unless it's a thick coat. It needs to be really fucking thick coat. In that case, I can see it. It's kind of like a leather armor, but it needs to be... But yeah, it really needs to be thick in order to work. I would think. I don't know. Okay, these two are engaged, so we're gonna try to damage this guy as much as possible. Nice, okay. Not bad. Ah, I used to hang. Okay, let me just see what happens here, and then I'll check the comment. Okay, so if you hang it in front of you and an arrow hits a thick cloak, it's not gonna do as much damage to your armor. Ah, yeah, okay, makes sense. Layers of armor. Doesn't matter that this is a less thick layer from cloak, because if you apply less thick, basically plus 5% damage reduction, right? Yeah, that's cool, see? Genius stuff, genius. Okay, we have... Wait, what? Okay, this is a bug. Two people at the same... Yeah, this sucks. This really sucks. How is this possible? Bad bug. Oh, nice. And we got the... And now he's standing... Oh, for fuck's sake. Really, game. I mean, really. And there's no excuse for that. That's just bad. That's just bad. It really isn't polished. Let's see, I had to waste a turn now. Okay, at least I've killed the guy who dropped the weapon.
I'm ready.
Cloaks absorb some of the kinetic. Yeah, makes sense, yeah. Vikings used to bend reality to defeat their opponents. Yeah, I mean, this is bad, people. I did not know that the game was not so badly polished. Because this literally affects the outcome. Two enemies standing at the same place. That's... Jesus Christ, how the fuck do they release games at this state? I mean, the fucking nerve, it just... it just pisses me off. It really, it's starting to piss me off. Thank you, Hefa. Have a great day as well, mate. Thanks for joining, by the way. But I mean, this... And then people say something against torrents. How the fuck dare they say? Torrents were the only thing that kept company in checks. Because they knew that there was an alternative way, that no, someone doesn't need to pay for their game. But no, let's fucking pre-order games. And these are the results of pre-order culture. Jesus fucking Christ. But no, torrenting is bad. And the bullshit that corporations are telling people just pisses me the fuck off. The lack of awareness. It's the problem when gaming became mainstream, it all went to shit. It all went to fucking shit.
I bleed.
Oh, nice. Different spirit kill animation. Cool. I like that. We're gonna move over here a little bit. Ah, shit. That was not a good idea. This guy. Uh-oh. Look. Oh my god.
I will wade in the blood tide.
At least this is indie. I don't think this is indie, mate. Throw some marketplace assets together and you're done. When they have to develop everything from the ground up on something like Unity, it usually means the developers are competent, not to half-ass everything else. Well, I don't know much about engines, so can't comment on that. But the fact that really developers don't know how to utilize it seems Unreal Engine. Which is something that developer guy on Discord says a lot, that it's just a tool. If you don't know how to use it,
I will wade in the blood tide.
okay, she is full health still. Okay. Gunnar is, Arn is here. She's not engaged, so we will go over here if we can. Come on. Jesus Christ, this game is really unpolished too. Look at this. Look at this fucker over there.
I spin my
Look at this. What the fuck is this? Remember how many bad titles were released on Unity? Almost every single one at the beginning. People forget how terrible the games were on Unity when the Unity took over. The level of broken games on Unity, I think, passes, the ones that I played at least, is more drastic than Unreal. But Unreal has some things that I really dislike, like focus on upscaling, which just bothers me a lot.
Show me who to kill.
Okay, let's move here, engage. Ancient Viking dance.
Hold.
Depends with which age of Unity. Starting ones sucked. They're absolutely atrocious. But now, yeah, of course, now Unity games are better after, what, 10 years of use, which it should be. Pretty much expected that there would be broken animations for finishers. Too bad. So -1 armor, that's what we get from this. Okay. Not many bandage options. He should have some though. But my god, the state of this game. Truly worrisome. I should have recorded this. Why is he moving into... Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake. At the gates, okay. Sweden's melodic death metal band at the gates. But we can deal with that with someone else. We don't need to use this guy. Okay, good.
I fear no man.
Thanks to you.
Can you play already, Jesus Christ? When is his turn? Ah, there it is. It doesn't seem to me like an indie game, to be honest. Look at it's one of the better looking turn-based games. In terms of... Not Baldur's Gate, of course. Baldur's Gate 3, but in terms of others when compared. But look, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's indie.
The Rune Sea flows.
I was born for war.
Okay, good. He missed one.
I was born for war.
Good, good, good. Let's go. Nice. Okay. We're gonna move towards this guy over here. Let's deal with him and we should be fine. You have a... Aha, okay, that's one square. I thought he moved forward for whatever reason. See? This is a perfect example of a missing death animation. What I mean by that? Now he could have used a simple stab in the back and that would be a perfect, quick, fast, easy to do death animation, right? A kill, execution. Norse auto. I will maybe. I just recorded this a little bit. But I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of other broken things to record. Oh fuck, don't die. Don't die. Oh my god, one health. Oh damn. It's also interesting how he's bandaging himself while I've used bandage with the other guy. But alright. Nitpicking now.
Yes.
Maybe he gave him the bandage so he can... But that also doesn't make much sense. Alright.
Valhalla awaits.
Can we cripple him? That would really make things a lot easier.
I'm caught.
Yes.
I'm a trap.
And we can throw spear from this position. Excellent. We're gonna do that next turn if he is still alive. How much does normal attack cost? 3. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 1 for this. Do we have a push? No, we don't. No, come on.
Everyone to me! Kill these fuckers! Yeah!
Don't kill him. Nice. Okay. Barely surviving, but he survived. That's what's most important.
My bone house is broken.
Nice. Okay. The big boy is down.
I spin my saga. Yes.
Yes, that's a bent over half body just walking in place. I don't know what it is. That's the great and funny thing about it. Who the fuck knows what that thing is? He's fleeing. Whoa. Okay, that's new. I haven't seen that before.
My bone house is broken.
Oh, this is a good one. I like this animation a lot.
Cut them all loose. It is not their weird to be slaves.
No such thing as morale as far as... But yeah, probably there is a hidden morale mechanic, like you said. Would make sense. Oh, there's a throw spear option here. I like the battlefield though. Look at this battlefield. This is a good, realistic battlefield. And there's plenty of things that can be used to an advantage. I really dig this.
Thank the gods.
We still haven't unlocked the village part yet, meaning the management, the village management. And these are missions, so I guess this is going to be a mission structured game. Alright, makes sense. XCOM was mission structured, it can work, why not? A couple of throwing axes to strap to a warrior's belt. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that the bandages were... Oh, here we go. Now we see the stats. Okay, now let's try to see what we have here. Armor is reduced. Incoming damage is by the armor value. Armor can be removed by armor break. Okay. Critical hits do extra depending on equipped weapon. Let's see the equipped weapon. Range 2, skill 30, damage 1 to 3. Now skill. The percentage. Ah, okay. That's accuracy basically. Mobility. How far unit can move without spending AP. Reduces the likelihood negative ground effects and resists being pushed. Okay, solid stuff. Solid stuff. How do I click on others? Ah, that's just a new herd name. Okay, so what is the difference? He's got more critical chance, he's got the broad axe, but it has less range, more crit chance. Okay, that's good. Damage reduced by 2 while standing next to an ally. Oh, so these are feats. No, not feats, perks. Okay. Yeah, this really is like War Tales. Plus 20 skill or health is at 100%. Yeah, that's really good for ranged units. Baldy. Okay.
Blood has been spilled, blades and courage tested. Gunnar finds himself with some new companions. Good people who would have had a poor end if not for him. But this means more
Damn, I really wish that
more heads in need of
that this game was polished. I think it has potential. But we'll see. Now we'll see the important things as well. The management system, if it works, how it works.
We are in your debt, Gunnar Gripson. I raise my cup to you and your sister.
How many of them did you kill?
Anna! It is rude to ask a man how many men he has killed.
Yes, Gunnar, you have saved us. Those monsters would have put their foul hands all over my body and done unspeakable things.
What you wish for.
How are you all killed? You do not strike me as thralls.
No one is safe from these slavers. They'll put irons on any man, woman, child, or dog they can find. They would have sold us to those fetid, blood-drunk murderers, the Sons of the Wolf.
The Sons of the Wolf?
Half men, half beasts. They come from the north, hungry for sacrifices to appease their wolf god.
I have seen them with my own eyes. Savage creatures, spawned from Helheim itself. They live in thrall to a cruel Volva whom they call Wolf Mother.
If you had not saved us, we would have ended up hanging like joints of meat in their sacred grove.
That was not your fate. You need not fear these Sons of the Wolf or this Volva, for you are safe here with us. Any who wish to may stay. Help us build a settlement in this place.
No, you don't understand. This is no place to make a home.
I don't know, I think the special animations are good. Not really, not incredible, but good.
Tonight, get far away from here.
Believable.
Are we birds to be scattered by a noisy hound? There is strength in numbers. Together, we will prosper. By Odin. I mean to start work on the Longhouse in the morning.
There is something about you, Gunnar Gripson. Perhaps it is the favor of the gods that I sense. I will stand with you and help you build this village. What is it called?
A good question. Holti, what is the name of this place?
Well, there are 2 bays along this stretch of the coast that could easily harbor all of Jarl Egel's longships. The Vik to the north is more exposed to the sea's fury in bad weather. So, we settled here. And we call it Sudervik.
That is as good a name as any. To Sudervik. And our future here.
To Sudervik!
Jarl Egil's parting gift. Okay. News and hearsay. Turn 1. So it's turn-based thing. Alright. 8 of 15. Well, there are more herdmen in the village than we can facilitate. Productivity will suffer. Village standing -1, overcrowded. Alright, we have basic resources here.
Gunnar! Ah, do you expect our new friends to lie looking up at the stars night after night? Hmm? We should make enough shelters for everyone, just here, around the farm. This place will soon start to feel like home. You'll see.
This is where people begin. Accrue the camp at the start. Okay, project rewards. Resource gathering unlocked. Herdman customization. Crafting unlocked. Population capacity. Alright. So what do I do? Enter project. Blah blah blah. Go to project screen. Alright, typical stuff. Missing requirement. Okay, the Simpsons cannot craft items. Okay, population, tents and shelters. What I need? Wood has many uses. So what do I click here? I don't get it. What am I doing here? Tents and shelters. So I just click, okay. Sudervik. Oh, cool map, I like it. Aesthetically. Kaupang. Bore. Ah, that's where Steinar is. So what do we do now? Tents and shelters. So we need to just skip the turn, right? Progress towards next turn. We actually kept this coming together beautifully. The framework almost complete and ready for the next steps. I spotted the big man coming this way, pushing a handcart with a squeaky wheel that looked ready to fall off. He sings like a bull with bellyache, and I caught the reek of old ale on the breeze. Our uncle has sent a gift of beeswax candles to light the dark. Okay. The way she kept it complete. Just look what we can do when we put our backs into it. Put your back into the ore. Hey, shots fired. Is this a city builder? It's more like XCOM, something like that, I'd say, from what I've seen so far. You have a base, you go on missions, and it's turn-based combat. I don't know how deep the system goes yet, just started playing it, so literally I'm on tutorial messages for the village building system. The new shelters will not be able to work. Okay, okay. Yes, just gotta warn you that if you plan on buying the game, don't yet. It's horribly optimized. Wait for patches. If you were on the fence. Unassigned skills. Let's see. Go to Herdman screen. Oh yeah, this is like War Tales. Traits. What do we have here? At the start of your turn, there's 50%. There's a 50% chance of getting either heightened awareness or heightened precision. Okay. And here you are. 100% chance level 1 damage with 1 tile knockback to target, then occupy the target's previous tile. Repeatable with minus 10% chance for 1 AP. Repeatable with minus... I don't know what that means. Minus 10% chance for 1 AP. Okay. Target ally restores 25% health and gains confidence. Removes prone. Yeah. I think this is going to be an important thing. When you're playing on higher difficulties, always healing stuff. Get the healing stuff. Okay, let's go. We have someone else as well. Okay, let's see what damage done and damage received plus 50% for 1 turn. Attack with plus 2 armor piercing, dealing plus 1, dealing 1 to 2 damage, 1 tile knockback. Let's go with Berserk. Berserk Archer. That's something new. Oh yeah, reflex. Let me just check this. It's a simple structure of attributes, but it works. It can work. Injuries. When herdmen are wounded in battle, I don't know how this is pronounced. Herdmen are wounded in battle. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing warriors are wounded in battle. They may receive injuries. Injuries can't be sent on missions until they have recovered. Herdmen have 30% chance of being inflicted a light injury whenever they receive an attack while under 50% health. 2-3 turns recovery time. That sucks. When a herdman is brought down to 0 health enter at the gates, meaning when they start playing melodic death metal, they're inflicted with a critical injury. When recovered, there's 50% chance the herdman will be left with a battle scar. 6 to 10 turns recovery time. Battle scars are negative traits inflicted on units as a result of critical injury. So basically he's gonna have some negative traits. I don't know which, maybe not yet, maybe after he recovers. Royal Guard or Close Warrior Companions. Okay, thank you. Now we know that. When adjacent ally misses, there is a 25% chance to grant them heightened precision. When an adjacent ally is hit, there is 25% chance to grant them heightened awareness. Okay, so this is a team player. Inflicts crippled on adjacent enemies again 3 armor until next turn. Deals shit, I don't know what this is. 2, what is that icon that has 300%? I'm guessing that's pushback. I'm not sure. 75% chance of inflicting prone for 1 turn will be triggered instead of attack of opportunity. Which one should be go? Hammer or crippled is really good in this game. Armor as well, so let's use that. Shield slam, 100% chance to deal 1 damage with 1 time knockback, occupy target's preview. Okay, inflict ripple on just enemies again. Yeah, let's go with this one again. 3 armor, 3 armor. Wait, what? So this is a negative trait. When they miss an attack, there is a 20% chance to grant them weak for 1 turn. When hit by an attack, yeah, 20% chance is a lot for such nasty debuffs. Restore 1 armor to allies at the end of combat. Plus 10 reflex, okay, fine. Boldy, leap, damage done and damage received plus 50. Okay, that's berserk deal. 2 damage with 3 armor piercing. Again, that icon. Let's go with it. Maybe I'm gonna learn by just using it. I don't know. Wait. Yeah, I can't let this thing stand. I mean, to be displayed so that I can hover, or can I? No. No, I can't. I don't know what that icon is. Okay, let's see. Projects. Settling the western reach will allow you to establish new living quarters. Okay. Seamstress. Master loom hole. Yeah, except those small X's. I don't know what those small X's are. They fucked up with that. They are way too small. But yeah, I also never liked oversized weapons in games. It wouldn't make sense in a game like this. Drop spindles. Bog iron, wood, riches. What is this? Huh, we need to... Wait, storage. Storage, no. Shit, I'm a bit lost here. Let's go to Seamstress.
What a wonderful day, don't you think so, Gunnar?
No, I don't think you know which X's I mean, mate. I'll show you in a fight. A specific... There wasn't... I don't... Or they were done wrong. Because that size of an X wouldn't work. It's just too small. Is this turning out to be more UE5 slop? Is it worth to buy? Currently it's not worth a buy because it's terribly optimized, it's unpolished, it has tons of bugs, some gameplay, mostly gameplay ones from what I can see, but it definitely has potential. So far, if we discount that,
well then,
it's promising, but it's early, too early to tell. Okay, this is basically a armor crafting, blacksmith, whatever.
Gunnar, you are staring.
Yeah, this should have been early access. Unfortunately, I hear that too often these days. Okay, resource worksite action points. Worksite action points represent the efficiency of the worksite. Crafting any items costs 1 worksite action point. Unspent action, unspent. Isn't it unspent points, not unspend points, but right? I don't know. English is my second language, so I might be wrong there. Crafting any items costs... No, it should be crafting any item costs. I think I'm right when it comes to proper grammar here, but I don't know. Resource gathering when the turn is ended. Herdman can also contribute to worksite action point based on their profession. What? She just flung across the room.
Well then.
Thank you. Abridged on. Appreciate it, mate. Unspent action points on when the turn is ended. Okay. I'm kind of tired, so I'm reading through it. No, I was reading the I was reading the description. So we got skill, critical chance. Okay, that is good. Health.
Well then,
I will entertain myself some other way.
She's interesting. Okay, let's see what can we craft here.
You want
Health, reflex,
this one?
armor, stability, skill, folk stitch tunic. I think I want to craft this. Cost, bog iron, leather, wood. Okay.
This should be satisfactory.
All right. Boots, health, mobility, armor, stability. You know what? I'm going full armor.
This should be satisfactory.
What did I do now?
This should be satisfactory.
I don't have any more.
You want
These are the seamstress points that we have that we can use. Okay, I get it. So we increase number of seamstress points by upgrading things on the project screen, and then with the with more seamstress points we can craft more things. Okay, got it. 2, I don't know what this 2 means, what this icon means over there. Okay, it might be, you might be right, Bridgeton, it's a bad decision to have NPCs talk at you in menus, but it makes it more personal. Now this is a problem, not a problem really, but this is a distraction when you're trying to read tutorial things like I'm doing now. In that case it is distracting.
I'm very tired now, Gunnar. Take me to bed or go away.
I love her reactions, to be honest. Okay, let's go home. Herdman, we've done everything we can basically because I can't build anything yet. Projects. Each few minutes a line, exactly. Yeah. Less is more here. Can I build anything? Master loom hole, missing requirement. Seamstress is not ready for crafting. Okay. Large loom, drop spindles, +1 seamstress. Okay, let's go with this. We're gonna spend some resources for that and craft. Project has been added to the timeline. Yeah, let's move on. Map. Yeah, endless equipping, no one wants that. And unit responses. I don't like when units respond every time at your command when you're fighting. It gets annoying quickly. Especially because usually they only have 1 or 2 responses. Since they are talking about gods, oh, it would be so cool to create a game like this. Same style, same everything, but just with Nordic gods. With powers and all that. That could be really good. Bring in the whole mythology. Yeah, you're right. Nick, you're right. The humble camp has offered meager rest, but now the spirit of Surdvik calls for more. Village effects, a longhouse construction, knowledge. Village standing represents the mood and efficiency of the village. Village standings are often unforeseen changes that alter the efficiency of work sites both positively and negatively. Village standing can have fixed duration or last until a condition is met. Construction longhouse will last until the longhouse is complete, which is determined by the overall progress in the village. Okay, I'm getting confused again. Let's see, let's go to the village. Yeah, it can't be, I agree. Not only the longhouse will increase our storage, but it also will serve as the gathering point for serving for generations to come. Okay, I get that. We have seamstress options, but I'm gonna go for projects first and see what can we do here. We need oil and fiber, but where do I get this? I'm guessing in the world somewhere. But where is the...
Look who has come to see me. How can I please you today?
Kind of confused here a little bit. Let's create this for now and maybe...
You want this one?
Okay. Because I'm supposed to build the longhouse, right? But I don't have that option. Hey, Sindaris. Oh yeah, she's sexual. You should have seen the first interaction when we met them. It was funny. It was really funny. Her and her husband. Awesome stuff. I laughed out loud there. They were talking about how she was almost how raiders came, and the guy says, "I wish that they've taken you." And then she was giving some kind of remarks about him being inefficient in bed, like he has a broken spear down there and so on. So she started to feel, what's the word? God damn it. F word. Flirting with Gunnar. Skill, critical hit chance. Okay, we don't need to change anything there. You need more health, that is a must, but okay. Oh no, this is equipped. All of this is equipped. Yeah, okay, everyone has stuff now. That's good. Let's go on the map. I mean, I can't do anything here. Drop spindles. Can I go somewhere? Town, Kaupang, Jarl, Egil. Oh, thanks, Aboriginal. Really appreciate it. Thanks, mate. This really helps. I feel like you're one of the only YouTubers that will give an honest opinion regardless of the popular one. Even if I don't agree with every take you have, is the reason I've subscribed and watched. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, we don't have to agree. That's not the point. The point is that we all learn from things if we can. From the comment section, which I did many times. From good constructive comments, and if someone can learn something from my videos, awesome. That's all. That's all there is to it.
You'll have no luck here.
Keeping things.
We are newly settled in this place.
Trying to make things better, right? All of us.
What kind of asshole?
Thank you, man. One more time. Really, thank you.
Do you at least have somewhere a weary traveler can rest his bones? And
hey, William.
Maybe get a drink?
We have a barn. If you stay out of trouble, you can sleep there.
That'll do nicely. You aren't so bad. Damned cart. Made by Loki himself. fairest one I ever.
Ranking up. When a herdman earns through experience the rank up, upon ranking up, you'll be able to choose one or two new abilities, allowing to shape the role and expand their tactical options. Okay, we already know that. Health lost when taking them. Okay, reflex we know already that. Equipment. Okay, utility items can be slotted into equipment to provide additional benefits. Aha, X's. I wanted to show you an X. Yeah, the X that I meant. So far, no black people. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't make sense in this kind of an environment. It's not a historical game, but it's based on historical things. And I can respect that staying that way, right? It makes things more believable. Yeah, I'm sure you have, mate. I'm sure you have. I don't want to get into that. It's, you know what I think about the AI. It's a foolish thing altogether. Okay, home, Project Herdman. Aha, the guy. Yeah, we have the new guy. Right? No? Where's the new guy? Home? Ah, Sigrid wants to meet you. Okay. Gunnar, your tank has been working harder than your sword arm. When was the last time you trained like we used to? Train with Sigrid. Aha, that's our sister. I forgot. No more PC parts for anyone. Yeah, everything is going to be leasing. PlayStation is already has that option to be leased, which is ridiculous. But alright, maybe it's good for someone, I guess. I don't know. If you don't have money to buy it, maybe you rent it for 6 months, play everything that you can. Might be beneficial for some. Though it's a major problem that we are moving more towards renting everything than actually owning things.
Alone time. And I heard.
I don't know, Rex. I haven't played Expedition Vikings. Got no clue. But be careful about this game. It's unpolished. It's a mess right now.
I have come to fetch my spear.
It has a lot of potential, but it's not
and
optimized and it's a mess.
And there it is.
I love this too.
I can investigate. Want to come with me? No, you're not too busy. Please come with me.
This guy's
Get in the way
awesome.
of that mighty spear of yours.
Of course not. Hey, I'll show you my tracking skills. Teach you the ways of the forest.
Ha! More like the ways of the pig trough. That's all you know, husband.
I love this too. These two are a great comic relief, to be honest. Really nice addition to the game. Missions can be accessed from the map through mission piece. Missions have a timer which acts as a deadline for you to complete them. These deadlines are visible on the timeline. Each mission has a recommended rank which determines how much experience each herdman receives. In addition, missions have different resources to take. Select herdman you want. Okay. Okay, pretty simple. So where's that mission? Ah, story mission, prepare. So how many can I take? I do need 2 shielded bastards. Sigrid, yeah, she's gonna be really helpful. Arn. I mean, this is a nice team. But who do we have besides this guy? Let's try remove from party. Select herdsman. Ah, we have the spearman. Unblooded. What are you? Not this axe, mate. This is a good axe, by the way. I know the Nick. I know you meant this axe. No, this is a good axe. I will show you an axe in the next battle if the enemy is going to wear it. Trust me. You'll see what I mean. There was something wrong with it. I'm gonna remove equipment here. Imaš možda kao preporuku za neku igru tipa Prey ili System Shock? Ne znam da li uopće igraš takve igre. Prey sam igrao davno, System Shock sam igrao remake. Imaš System Shock 2 remake koji nisam još igrao. System Shock 1 remake je odličan. Obožavao sam to. Iako nisam igrao originalni System Shock. Ali, pa ne znam, Deus Ex, nove Deus Exove. Kako igre su u tom stilu? Mislim da ni nema puno igara u tom stilu, znaš. Ili ja ne znam za njih. A bit of creation, sorry. I would... volio biti... Okay, so the guy asks if you can help him out. I'm sure you guys know about these types of games more than I do, even though I love these types of games, but I don't play them that often. Games type Prey or System Shock. Something like that. Can you recommend some games that are similar to Prey and System Shock? Oprosti, nisam baš, kažem. Znam samo za te šta si naveo. Deus Ex jedino koja je slična. No, let's remove him from the party. We're gonna go with Buldy. And let's change equipment. Gromer. Isn't Gromer... Okay, they are not changing. That's not good. Let's remove... No, wait, what? They are not... Oh, Jesus Christ, this is a nasty bug. You're fucking kidding me. Cancel mission preparation. Oh man, so many bugs in this game. This is... Oh man, this is frustrating. Baldy is Berserker. Yeah, we're gonna take him. Folk Stitch Tunic. Gromer. Oh yeah, that's Gromer. I know how Gromer looks. Because he is the reason why I failed the first fight. He is the reason for my first fail. Come on, can we just unequip by pressing a simple button? Thank you. That's much more like it. Alright. Now let's go into the mission. Map. Story mission. Prepare. Bondi Berserker. Let's see this guy. Sorry, it's taking a little bit long, but... Oh, I can just switch from here. Maybe I should have done that. Change equipment. Okay, we don't have much more. Equipped by Baldy, equipped by Asmar. I don't know who Asmar is. Is Asmar here? Yeah, he is. And equipment here. Oh yeah, alright, we'll be fine. Let's go.
Brave though Holty is, no one would expect him to face the unknown dangers of the forest alone. As for Gunnar...
Everyone is healthy, and there are some berries we can eat here later. I'm gonna just save the game just in case, because I don't know what this game has in store for me. If it's gonna crash, if it's gonna do some stupid shit. Which way should we go though? No, we can't go there. Wait. Why don't they make maps a little bit larger and with more options to explore? I think that would be a lot better than just having one linear path. Lot of hitching. What's hitching? I don't know what that word means. So we have a path there and a path here. There's a chest. Always follow the chest. Oh yeah, that's the worst thing about the game currently. That's the part of the optimization problem. The game stutters all the freaking time. Devs really shoot themselves in the foot by allowing games like these to release games at this state, because some people are going to see the game that it's broken and they're going to forget about it over time. They might have wanted to play it. Okay, yeah, this is part of a fight where we are ambushed. Okay, so I get it. So I get that from what I understand, these types of situations will happen, but not every battle is on a small battlefield like this. This is the problem that I was talking about when I started the stream and the first fight. When the fight like this occurs, you are already in a fight. There is nothing you can do. But alright, this is an ambush with wolves, so it makes sense, kinda, right? Wolves would surprise you. It's like it's like XCOM. I'd say XCOM, the closest one. But the character screen, it's a lot like War Tales. I would say XCOM meets War Tales. Something like that. Alright, let's see what do we have here. We have strength and aggression, inflicts vulnerable. No, I don't need to inflict vulnerable. This thing is dead if I hit it. 60% chance. Holy balls, that's not good. Well, Odin, not much of a blessing.
I'm ready.
Okay, I need to move away from her, from the enemies. See, the issue is also I didn't have any formation that I could set up, which pisses me off really, because when these ambush types of missions occur, I can't do anything. She is now stuck in between 4 wolves. Okay, I gotta try to save myself. Let's try to do it like this. Maybe that's part of the challenge, right? Maybe that was envisioned like that. But let's see how it plays out. Oh, for fuck's sake, these are some agile goddamn wolves over here. I'm ready. Again, 60% chance to hit. Inflicts crippled on adjacent enemies, again 3 armor until next turn. How much armor do we have at the moment? He's got 1 armor, that's enough for now. Let's move over here. There we go. 1 dead. So we're gonna engage and then attack and flank them. By flanking the enemy we get more chance to hit. Ne, očajna optimizacija. Izbjegavaj za sad. Užasno je. Može se igrat, nema mi krivo shvatiti. Može se igrat. Ali konstantno trza igra. Tona bugova, na situaciju koju sam imao u prošlom fajtu su katastrofa. Doslovno 2 unita na istom polju, što se ne bi smjelo dogoditi. Pogotovo ne u taktičkoj igri. Onda čovjek stoji na blokadi, na barikada zauzima polje samo po sebi. Ali igra ima potencijal. Tako da... Definitivno čekat za peć. Nema problema. Kaže, možeš igrat, nemoj misli da ne igriva, nije neigriva, ali će ti utjecati na iskustvo. Again, I don't know what this... If anyone knows what this icon means in the middle, 2 meteor shower damage. I don't know what that thing is. Well, let's try it out, see what happens. Can't use Wolf Fang on Wolf. Why? Okay.
Huh?
Why I can't use Shield Slam on Wolf? I don't get it. I don't know if this is a bug or something, but okay.
What is your will?
Hit chance 60, 60, 60. Okay, damage done, damage received plus 50% for 1 turn. Let's cripple, use cripple on Alpha Wolf. Yes, alright, that's good. So how long is this thing gonna be crippled? I guess for 1 turn? Yeah, 1 turn. This is why engagement is important, to increase hit chances for other, or kill him themselves. Kill him yourself. Jesus, 2 executions. All right. And he inflicts and gain. I can't use. I don't know why. I don't know what's the deal. Is there some kind of a prerequisite that I'm not familiar with, or what's going on? Or is it just a bug? I just wanted to use this skill on the wolf, but am I missing something?
I stand unbroken.
Nice. So this blessing, how long does this last? For the whole mission? Another issue. I can't pick Holty, so I can't use berries with Holty. And if he dies, I'm guessing that the game is over. Alright, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I don't wanna go to sleep yet. I wanna play the game a little bit more. But I'm gonna need to chill a little bit for 10 minutes or so. Be right back. 10 minutes, 15, something like that. Alright, break over. Let's finish this mission. Yeah, $30 is not bad. I don't know how long the game is. That's all. How is structured? Does it have a lot of repetition? What's the progression rate of missions and so on? How's the replayability? Are there any tunes? Nope. So far the game is, well, aside from using women as warriors, which isn't realistic, but they are mostly used as archers, which is kinda a balanced use of them. That's not that much that's not that far away from the lore. So far I'm alright with that. I'm alright with how they have done things. There's no... Really, it is a Viking age, so they are trying to stay true to the setting, at least from what I know of Vikings. So they are not using any kind of modern politics so far that I've seen.
Get back! Get back, you dogs!
This is your last chance, pretty one. Come down from your
Oh,
little
thanks, Abridged.
mountain of treasure.
Yeah, it was the last game that I've streamed.
Target practice.
You couldn't hit your own
Hey,
arse
since
with
it...
both hands.
I haven't streamed in a long time because I didn't have net for 3 weeks. So
You have come to rob this little magpie.
I forgot about the thumbnails and tags.
You mean you know harm, girl? If you want to live, get behind us.
Seems like you have come to the end of your life's thread, stranger.
I love that they are using Scandinavian English. Scandinavian pronunciation, that's really good. Makes things feel more realistic. Let me just change the tags. Stream settings. By the way, Terminator 2D, I did a review on Patreon and Subscribestar. Impressive game. Except for the last couple of missions where the difficulty goes so high that it's absolutely ridiculous. I had to use cheats to finish it because I didn't want to repeat the whole game over and over again. Got to the last mission with maximum amount of lives, and the last mission is so damn difficult that it's utterly unfair. But still, I really liked the game. It's really a good game. There was some kind of problem. I didn't have that problem at all. I have optics for what, 2 years now, 1 year, I don't know, and it worked perfectly until 3 weeks ago when something went haywire. Something in the box on my attic, and the box on the street that's connected. You know how the connection is. And both of those things got fucked somehow. And it took them 3 weeks to change it. Finally, 6 technicians came over here. 4 of them only did measurements because, well, you need to do same fucking measurement for 4 times in a row. And then finally the guy today changed the cable in the box in the street, and it was 10-minute work fixed. Something that they could have done two and a half weeks ago, but it's Croatia, mate. We don't call Croatia Absurdistan for nothing. It truly is an absurd country in a lot of ways. Yeah, fiber optic, yeah. So we have a archer there on a high ground. That can be dangerous. Archer here on the high ground. Okay, so this could be dangerous. This guy is an outcast brute. Oh, these guys are healthy. This is strange a little bit. Look at this. Outcast brute, 18 health. 18 health on this brute. Archer 7. Okay, that's normal. And I don't know what these guys are. These guys might join. Oh, they are also in the fight. And then we have a leader who's got 8 health. Well, alright. Maybe it's just a thing connected to the class archetype. How much health they have. Alright, we're gonna move her over here a little bit more. And put this guy over here. Let's go. But do you see the issue? Sometimes we are already in the enemy's face.
I'll make a feast for crows.
Okay, we're gonna go into engagement. Oh, there's one guy over here hiding. Oh, he's behind the cover. But again, see, another issue is that the game doesn't display what kind of a cover, and even if something counts as a cover. So really, I don't have a way to know if someone is in the cover and in what type of a cover they are. Unless I'm missing something obvious. But yeah, I just don't know. Oh, that was a poor AI decision. The guy moved himself out of the high ground advantage and into a normal regular height, regular elevation. That's not good. Outcast war leader, damage 0. He's got 3 shield. Okay, that's good. Now I'm getting to understand more what these things mean. This guy is flanked, so we can do more damage to him. Okay, but we can also use cripple on this guy. There we go. That's gonna create an advantage in the fight. Blinded. Let's see. Minus 50 skill. Good. Now this guy is in the fight, so we can use this. We can use the flanking bonus. Meaning he's engaged, sorry.
I can't break loose.
And now he's crippled. Awesome. Now I'm gonna go here and put an engagement into the leader, because this guy can't move and he doesn't have enough range. Oh yeah, let me show you the small axe that I was talking about, if anyone has that equipped. No, this is a normal axe. Oh, this is the axe that I was talking about. If you're here, Nick. Look at this axe. You can't tell me that this axe is useful in a fight. Look at this. This thing would break on a skin. I mean, this must be a mistake. I think they wanted to go with something like this. This is normal size. This is good. Good sized axe. But this? I think this is a bug. Plenty of bugs, unfortunately. Okay, whose turn is it? Okay. You are outcast war leader. He's got 3 shields, so that means I need to break his armor. Instead of doing that, inflicts crippled and gain armor. Okay. Why can't I use that? See the problem? I don't know if this is a bug or what is it. I can't use the skill. Oh. Okay, my bad. I need to use it on myself. I did not know that. That looks like a throwing axe. Oh. You might be correct about that. It might be a throwing axe. As a throwing axe, it could work. Alright. Oh, that's Holty. Let's move over here. I'm not sure about these blessings. I think they're connected to traits. Still haven't figured that out.
Valhalla awaits.
Fixated, what does that mean? Will focus their attacks on the unit that inflicted the effect on them. What does that mean exactly? This is a great kill animation.
No more words. Only war.
I spin my saga.
I love the fact that arrows stay in the body.
What is your will?
I follow
Nice.
where you lead.
I was born for war.
Oh Jesus Christ, will you stop moving already?
Gods, I am stuck.
What is your will? I fear no man.
I will stand with you.
Yeah, I got you now. Engage.
Our blades meet.
Oh, she's throwing pelts at them. Considering she's the trader, she's got pelts in her wagon, which is really cool.
Huh?
Small details like that mean a lot. Yeah, me too at first. But this is a better solution, right? I should have used Berserk before. Nice.
I fear no man.
I love these death animations. Okay. Oh, this guy remains. So how do I get to him? Oh yeah, just need to destroy the barricade. Forgot that that's an option. Oh god damn, that's some throwing hand right there.
I will lead you.
I will wade in the blood tide.
Blood for Odin.
Yes, I spin my saga.
Show me who to kill.
Very nice.
These lands are dangerous. You shouldn't be traveling alone.
I was not alone. My companion Halfdan tried to fight, but they filled him with arrows.
Thanks, Gus. Really appreciate it, mate. God damn, you guys are incredibly supportive. Thank you.
Why not let my men protect you on your travels? We have need of a trader such as yourself to help us buy and sell goods for our settlement.
You would do that. And you've been sent by the Vanir themselves. What is your name, warrior?
I am Gunnar Gripsson. This is my sister, Sigrid.
These
You will be
$40 that you guys donated today, that's like 3% of my monthly salary.
Gladly accept your patronage, Gunnar Gripsson. I have lost a friend today, and I will grieve for him. But perhaps I have found a new golden thread in my weird.
Okay. I'm really liking this game more and more. I do enjoy turn-based games though. I mean, I enjoy all sorts of games. But this is a little bit different, I have to say. It is inspired. It's not something that original, but it uses a couple of things from other games that have done it really well, like War Tales and the way they build teams there, the way you have your own cohort to guide it across the map, and the system like XCOM where you have a base. It's just going to depend on the mission structures, types of missions, types of side content missions that we have. What else is there? I mean, look at this. This really looks good. The water and everything. I really like how that looks. So where are we going? Aha, the mission is done. That's it. Yeah, I just wish these mission areas were a little bit bigger. Heavy broad axe. Okay. And everyone is at perfect health. Except poor Holty, who has a broken spear in his pants. But that's a permanent injury, I guess. I have been traveling for weeks, searching for the new trade routes to my old home Hladr. They would welcome a strong partner, blah, blah, blah. Give me some resources, a few workers, and I'll build a market. Okay. Classic progression for this type of a game. Get new person that can fulfill a function. Now let's go to home and see what do we have.
Gunnar! Without a safe mooring, the egret will be smashed against the rocks. We must build a dock for her. Something big enough for a broad-bellied Gnar, too. For we will need to welcome traders if we are to prosper.
Makes sense. New project. A sad tale. Gunnar goes to check on his new friend and learns that the broken cart and little arse trolls are the least of Thorsten's problems. Visit Thorsten.
He's dead. Search him for silver. He smells bad. He must be dead.
I'm not dead! But you will be if you poke me again! Little arse trolls! It feels like Broca used my head as an anvil in the night.
I see you have made some friends.
I didn't come here to be tormented by little weasels. I just wanted to fix my cart.
What brings you here, stranger? I see some fine tools in that cart of yours.
The tools of my trade. I am the greatest blacksmith this side of the Sonja Fjord. Yet, here I am, pushing around that cart like a troll pushing shit.
If you are so great, you must be smith to some Jarl, or even a king.
Well, if you have time for a sad tale. My father, Thorgir, was known as one of the greatest swordsmiths in the land. On his deathbed, he set me and my brother, Ragnald, a test to see which of us was worthy to take over the forge. The fire can have only one master.
These characters are really believable.
Whichever of you makes the most beautiful yet functional spearhead.
They've done a good job in these cutscenes, the voiceovers, the things being said.
Day and night, each of us determined to be worthy of our father's great name. When we were done, our spear blades gleamed like ice on a sunny day. Ragnald said we should celebrate and fetched ale. He kept filling my drinking horn, saying my spearhead was better than his, until I fell asleep in the grass beside the forge. Then, while I lay there blind drunk, he went to our father to present the spearheads, saying I was taken ill. He passed off my spearhead as his own. He had even taken it back to the forge and stamped his own mark into the iron. Our father said that the spearhead was as fine as his own work, proclaiming that Ragnald would have the forge. Ragnald made sure the whole village knew it. 2 days later, our father died. I never got the chance to prove Ragnald's lie. But I will put things straight when we all meet again in Valhalla.
You have been wronged, my friend. But perhaps Fallen is smiling on you. We have need of a blacksmith. Our people need tools and weapons. Wheel rims and rivets. There is plenty of work. You would be welcome to stay.
That is a tempting offer. I could make these things you need, if there is ale And need? And you can build me a workshop worthy of my skills with a good anvil stone? Then perhaps I will stay.
I mean, when they added these types of characters in the game, then you kind of get more immersed into the whole village and into the situation that we are in. It really helps. Instead of some empty conversation that means nothing, that doesn't add anything to the character from the village, it means that you lost just time listening to someone who wasn't believable, but instead, in this case, there is a person, there is a character who is a character, really a character, that is interesting to listen to, that is well, it seems well voiced over, right? It has a great voiceover. It has an interesting backstory. It has a reason why he would join us. It just connects you more to the character. And he's also gonna say some shit like this girl is saying.
You are very demanding, Gunnar. I like that about you.
It's interesting. I like that stuff. As long as they don't go overboard, as we have established already, so that they don't talk all the freaking time, because that would be annoying. But other than that, good stuff. Let's go for projects. Now we need to build some meaningful things. We have, what is this, invitations? Missing requirement stands has yet to be crafted.
I am not afraid of hard work.
Wood, how much wood do we have? I love this guy. This guy is awesome. Okay. This interface is not bad as well. Not enough resources. Blacksmith is not ready to be crafted. Okay, clear the land.
You need something done? Just say the word and my
Cleared
hands
and planned earth for merchant stands. Craft, it doesn't have any cost. Okay, invitations, missing requirements. Alright. Western Reach. We can build this +4 population capacity, but we don't really have a need for that right now, from what I can see. Large trap, missing requirement. Okay. Seamstress, master hall, whatever. A large loom. That gives us +1 seamstress, but we don't need that. We have plenty of that at this point. Master loom hall, what do we have? Missing requirement, master patterns.
You want...
No, we need fiber for that. Okay, not enough. Polished bone needle, not available. Okay. So what can we do? So we need to fix on this, right?
will do it.
Large trap.
This should be satisfactory.
And craft. Okay, bog iron and wood. There we go. Okay, smithy is going to be built. Then we need a dock. Fiber. Okay. Western Reach, we're not gonna spend resources on that. Not much else we can do. Let's save the game. I have one more use of seamstress, so let's build something, craft something. Wadmal leather, how much do we have? Wadmal, we have, oh nice, look at this, this is nice. When I hover over the requirement, the material that we need, the game automatically notifies us of the, by blinking the, by making the required material blink. For example, now the Wadmal is blinking up top, if you can see beneath the home. Where it says home, beneath there, it's blinking. That's good, so I don't need to look at it learning at the beginning of this game where I don't know yet where all the resources are. It just helps speed things along. Now leather is blinking, now bog iron is blinking, so now I know immediately how much it costs without having to do additional research. Where things are and whatnot. Sorry, I'm having a horrible time explaining things. I haven't streamed in a long time, haven't talked English in a long time, aside from writing it for the videos. And it's kind of late. Armade cap.
You want
Wait, okay, we
this
have master shoes. One more leather. How much leather? Okay, okay, okay. Let's craft one. And there we go. Now let's see. Now we're going to have to play with some other people as well. I'm really surprised to hear that $40 is 30% of your salary. Here minimum wage is 13 per hour. Well, in Croatia, where I live at the moment, in Zagreb, I live a little bit outside Zagreb, the average paycheck is around 1,300 euros, something like that. And when working on YouTube, your paycheck varies from month to month. I'm struggling for a long time now. And it is what it is. I have two channels. I have this one and I have a kids channel. But the kids channel, the kids content stuff has had basically cut in half the amount of money you can get ever since that fiasco with Elsa, Spider-Man, all the bullshit that was, I don't know, what was that, 6-7 years ago. The amount you can get from kids content today is not nearly as much as it was back then. So the amount really that I get per month varies from, let's say, 850 euros to, if it's a really good month now, to around 1,300, 1,400, something like that. But the average is around 1,000, which is way below average. It's not easy living like that, but I'm a modest person. I don't really spend on anything. I just want to work, play games, do videos, just so I can survive, feed my dogs, and that's it. For the necessities, I don't need much. But you know, it would be nice to have something on the side. But it is what it is. Look, YouTube is a competitive area, much more competitive than when I started, and unfortunately, I had a lot of bad luck over the years. Especially the first channel. We had a channel called HD Play Gaming Channel, where there was not much competition. We were playing games, me and two of my mates, and we really started going off. But then the YouTube killed our channel, while the other channels that were worse than us at that time, like for example, there's a channel called Throneful and MK Ice and Fire. They have millions subs today with very weak content. Back then we were stronger than them, but it is what it is. That one time they shut us down. They brought the channel back after what, a year, 6 months, I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but it destroyed the channel. It could never get back to any sort of relevant amount of views and anything else. So it is what it is. A lot of bad luck. I had also some good luck with the kids channel. I was making tons of money 10 years ago, 12 years ago, but that lasted only for a year. And then that fiasco with Elsa and all the shit, all the other shit happened, and then basically wasn't making anything because it was demonetized, the whole channel. It's a shit show working on YouTube, mate, I'm telling you. It's one time, ever since then, kind of started dropping off and started struggling more and more over the years, as I was more focused on RPG Division and bringing that channel up. But it all depends on what kind of a game is coming out in that month. If there's going to be something worth covering through many guides, that's my main income, guides. And there aren't that many games today that are worth making guides for. It's just, so I have to really think about time investment, you know. It's a shit show, all right? You have to have. If you have the life I've had, you kind of have to be very, very focused and less emotional, less connected, less wanting, but more living in the moment. You know, try to make every day as good as possible. Be productive, do something well, and be happy with that. If it works, it doesn't have to have monetary value. it needs to. It also there's far more important things than monetary value in life. But sometimes you do need money just to survive, right? So. But yeah. Yeah, it sucks sometimes, especially health-wise. I have tons of problems with health. I had cancer, what, couple months ago, testicular one, lost the ball, but thankfully didn't spread. I have autoimmune disease for what 20 and something years. My body is torn apart completely. Have to replace shoulders, have to cut bones here. It's fucked. I'm fucked on so many levels, and I'm only 38, so it's a shit show, all right. Those are the big problems. It would help to be rich to be able to sort some of that thing out, but that's not going to happen. So it is what it is. You accept things, do what you can, and move on. Make every day the best that you can. Anyway, enough sad, sobbing stories. Let's move on. Projects, but we can't do anything. Let's just move. Scald, cold, blah blah blah. Okay, move. Okay, so these are notifications of the work progress that's happening. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything at the moment. We have seamstress. Yeah, we can craft some stuff.
Wonderful day, don't you think?
I mean, I think I should be utilizing this mechanic a little bit more. All the bog iron. We have only 30 bog iron. Leather 8. All right, let's craft one.
Be satisfactory.
Thankfully, I don't have much leather, so
you want
that's a problem.
This one?
Health.
This should be satisfactory.
Skill, critical. I think critical hit could be very important in this game. Let's move on to map. We have to utilize everything at our disposal to progress as much as possible. We need to equip our troops with the best possible gear. Now, the thing is, I don't know if this game has limited timeline, meaning that if we get to a certain point, then the game ends, and we have, like XCOM, for example. That would be interesting to see. Well, we'll see that over time, but you really need to have a tight progression system connected to maps, story, and all that in order to missions and so on, to be able to craft such a game. XCOM is really special in that regard. They really did nail it. It's tough, it's unforgiving, but you're constantly progressing, making something useful, and then it's really the decisions that you have to make in XCOM that make that game so damn impactful and so damn satisfying. The village is growing, and so it's interesting to craft. To trade, you can either visit the map or the trade tab. You can trade with locations that are neutral, while allied locations also gives you the opportunity to recruit herdmen. You cannot trade with hostile locations. Oh, okay. Your choices in the village and on the battlefield will directly influence trade. Okay, I like that. Let's visit. So do we have something happening? No. Okay, project. Smithy is being worked on. Village market. Waits. Invitations.
This should be satisfactory.
Okay, let's craft invitations. We're going to need that. Just wait. I don't know. Blacksmith. Aha, we need to craft blacksmith in order to progress that. Okay, got it. Got it. Polish bone needles. Nothing we can do. Jesus. Oh man, come on. That's ridiculous, Abridged. I mean, thanks, mate. I mean, that's too much. Come on. Jesus Christ. I feel bad, mate, when this happens, because I don't deserve that. So, Jesus. I'm out of words. Thanks, man. Really, I mean, this is what, like now 13% of my monthly paycheck increase in one stream. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I mean, really appreciate it. Fucking hell. I never started the stream, by the way, thinking of money. That's never was. Streaming was not just something alongside to play and communicate with all of you, because I really like that. My streams usually have fantastic people. When there are enough people to chat with, it's usually fantastic. We talk about everything, and that makes makes playing games more interesting.
We could put it to better use.
So it's never, I'll just put this because, you know, it is time invested, so if someone wants, do it. If not, it's never going to affect my will to stream. But damn, it's really nice when it happens, I won't lie. It really is nice. So thank you. Thank you.
Are you happy? Seeing me struggle out there with nothing but a line and this useless bucket to fish with? We will starve if you do not give me what I need. This shit for brains will never grow enough to support us all.
By the gods, woman, calm yourself. What do you need? We have few resources.
I need somewhere to work. Somewhere to gut the fish, to hang the cod to dry in the wind. A little jetty for our boat so it is not smashed against the rocks. There is a fjord full of fish out there, but you brainless turds have no idea what it takes to feed a village.
I must remember to thank Jarl Egil for sending you with us. What a ray of sunshine you are.
Don't talk to me about that tit grabber. A beady-eyed old goat like him couldn't stand to have a woman around who had the balls to stand up to him.
Many don't.
Bitter, because I would not let him poke me with that little bit of crab.
I do have just like that, by the way, my girl.
You truly possess the tongue of a scold.
Very intelligent and very direct.
You had better, or I will
like that.
weave a sad tale about you that will be whispered by the fish in their weed beds for 100 years. What are you looking at, you flea-ridden cow-humper?
I swear Holty is incredible. I love that guy. My favorite character so far in the game. Fishing hut Drekaviker. I had a lot of years where I struggled. Now that I find myself more fortunate, it feels good to give back for all those who have helped me in the past. Nice to know. Glad to hear that you're doing better, mate. That life is more stable. We all need some base, right, to build our happiness on top of it. I really had a lot of ups and downs, a lot, extremes, from one extreme to another. It's
there was nothing here to speak of but for a small farmstead. But
ridiculous. I might eventually, when I'm 40, 50, tell my life story on the channel.
I still have some goods left in my hold, and will trade if you are willing.
It's something.
What do you need? Sweet honey? Walrus tusk? Good leather? Take a look, my friend, for I may not pass this way again for a long time.
It's the reason why I can be the way I am on the channel, you know. What you said, I don't conform to the popular opinion. It's because I don't care about what's popular, what's unpopular. I don't follow anything or anyone. I don't know what people are saying about games. I don't know what people are saying about channels. I don't know what people are saying about anything. I do not care. I want to form my opinion first about things, and then we can talk, discuss about everything. If I'm wrong, if I'm not wrong, if there's a little bit of leeway, if I miss something, to learn, to educate myself. And yeah, by the way, yeah, join the Discord, Abridged, if you haven't, if you want that, if you're interested in that sort of stuff. As Sindari says, we talk about everything there. A lot of really smart people there with their own perspectives, and we always have nice interactions in a way that, nice discussions where we can learn a lot of things. By the way, Sindaris is a developer, one of the guys that I trust about opinion on games. He's the one I let's say not employed, I don't know the word, asked for a favor to tell me his vision of Neo 3. He's a developer, he played all Team Ninja games, he knows them in and out. And it's a fresh perspective from a developer. And I told him when you finish the game completely, which he will, to give me the rundown of everything, details and so on. So, and I think he is the only one, maybe it's if I remember correctly, I'm not sure, but he's the only one that where he caught me in something that I was wrong when it comes to Neo. And I admitted that. I'm not sure if that was him or someone else. But they caught me about the end game, something that I didn't know. And I admitted, shit, I'm wrong. When you're wrong, fuck it. Nothing to be ashamed about. Learn and move on. Yeah, it could be him. It could be him. And see, now he's on the Discord and we talk a lot about games. Same like others as well. A lot of people that know their stuff. It's really interesting. It's the type of community that I always wanted. That everyone is an individual. No one conforms to other people's opinions just because someone says something, so they need to not engage in that sort of discussion. No, quite the opposite. Engage, learn something maybe, or at least open your mind a little bit, approach things differently. So it's quite interesting. It's not. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, mate. You make a mistake, it's fine. When you can accept that, acknowledge that you made a mistake, it's easier than constantly having an egotistical way of thinking about that you have to hold on to something when you're wrong. It just creates these bad feelings that's gonna tear you apart. It's just a facade, a shell. It's gonna break eventually, and then it's gonna hurt more. So might as well accept it immediately, learn from it. That's it. It shouldn't be, yeah. I love when I'm wrong, to be honest. I absolutely love when I'm wrong, because my perspective is usually very real. Very lacking in attachment and emotion when it comes to analyzing games. And you need to be like that in order to analyze things. Otherwise, you are too biased. I don't have any bias towards anything. I like some games more just because it's a genre, but I always give a game a chance. I played so many different games in my life and really put myself into them, like Dota 2. I was really good in Dota 2 with Pudge, for example. It's not the type of game I would play today, but I was really good at it. Then racing games, football games, basketball games, fighting games, real-time strategies. By the way, the genre that I suck the most at, real-time strategy. I fucking suck at that. And that's fine, I admit that, but I enjoy playing them. And I can appreciate the good ones and what they do well. Alright, what do we have here? We have Fisherman Project, Seamstress, Herdman. What do we have here? Now I have to be more Western Reach, Smithy. Okay, so we have 3 uses for Fisherman, but I don't know what they produce resources. Okay. Okay, Herdman +2, Gormer, Hardstein. Now Herdman, let me see what is special about Gormer and Hardstein. Why are they herdmen? Herdmen, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Yeah, not sure why they count as... Oh, okay, never mind. All good, got it. They all produce resources. Basically, the more of them you have, the more resources you're gonna get. So it's kind of a linear progression when you acquire new people. Okay, let's go to map. Sorry, I'm really talking a lot, progressing very little. But let's move on. Gunnar, we have more mouths to feed than food to give, and hungry people don't work well. Leadership means action or staying by the heart. Let's prove we're willing to get our hands bloody. Let's continue. Okay. In the south, Carolus, king of the Franks, whom some call Charlemagne, is slaughtering all those who will not bend the knee to his Christian god. When we grow our first beards, we will be warriors like Gunnar. Okay. Project complete. Smithy.
This is what I have been waiting for. Thank you, Gunnar. At last, somebody who understands old Torsten. Just you wait and see what wonders will be born here in these flames.
Craft spears, swords, axes, and shields. The blacksmith also manages bow iron. Yeah, I don't have much of it, I think. Or maybe got some of it. Heavy broad axe. Okay, craft. Let's see. Range, damage, armor break, critical chance. Yeah, let's craft one. Although it costs 12 wood, which is good. It has 10 iron. I don't have a... I'm not a streamer, mate. I don't have a schedule. Oh, this costs a lot, actually.
That will work well.
But I will stream tomorrow as well. I will stream this game definitely tomorrow and then do the first impression video the next day.
War gear is simple enough, but it will still stop a blade. If you're lucky.
But no, I don't have... I just when I feel like it. That's it. When there's something new, maybe that's interesting. Maybe this game is not the best. It's not the best for streaming, but it's a new game, so why not? Charcoal pit. +1 blacksmith. +1 blacksmith. Okay, so basically these are upgrades for the buildings. Large dock. We've got more traveling merchants that way, I guess. Fishing unlocked. Fishing hut.
From sunup to sundown.
Seafarer garments. Has yet to be crafted. Seafarer garments.
Good day to you, handsome.
Oh, you'll definitely see us. We just had a nice talk about Epstein and so on. In the general chat. There's all sorts of chats there.
Maybe we are both drunk.
Torsten is awesome. Okay, I won't build anything here because, well, I want to save resources. I don't know how... I don't know what's the next project that we're gonna have to complete. Main mission deadline. But what's the main mission? Uller's arrow. I'm not sure what... Aha, that's the mission. Oh shit, I missed it completely. Alright. So let's see. We have her. What can we do? Oh, one of the Would be nice to get her a better bow. I think she could be really powerful. Give her a cap. Gunnar's boots, reflex, utility slots. Bandage. Ah, this is where we put bandages in. How many bandages do we have and how do we craft them? I'm not sure. So 111 reinforced Kupang shield. Let's go with this. Bracers, Gunnar's bracers, they offer no benefit whatsoever. We're gonna equip something else. We have only 2 headwear. That sucks. Oh wait, we can't add other people. And I don't know what this is, Bondi. I'm not sure what that means. Alright, let's move on.
Land that Gunnar and Sigrid have claimed. A land of deep forests and hidden dangers, where the wind carries whispers of the old gods, and the beasts watch with wary eyes. They are not alone here. Shadows move between the trees, and the bones of old warriors lie beneath the moss. There is meat to be had, but they hunt more than deer. They hunt for the future, for a place where their names will be spoken long after.
It's close. And it's big. Look for more tracks. It was here recently.
Over here. I found something.
She's looking good in the early 1800s. Yeah, good makeup and all that. Around the eyes. I don't know when that started in history. But I think that was already in the ancient Greece.
This is a sacred
if I'm not
place.
mistaken. I might be wrong. I don't know history that well. I mean, look, if you're gonna be technical about it, no one had good teeth before the modern age.
Maybe he will guide our arrows.
But thankfully, I don't want to watch rotten teeth on the screen, right? We can all agree on that. Or, you know, having only few teeth. I prefer this false presentation. We have something there. Boars. Egypt. Yeah. Well, yeah, but it did look similar, so it's fine. For me, it's fine. It doesn't have to really portray the history that precisely. This is not a history lesson. But it needs to be believable. I mean, she's not really, she's only around the eyes, which is something they did use in all the way back then in Egypt and China, as you've said, but she doesn't have a makeup really. She doesn't have anything outside of things on her eyes, from what I can see. I might be wrong, maybe I'm missing something, but it seems to me that way. And that's believable, right? Elk. Okay, this is now an interesting location because it has far more to it than the locations before. So I've seen some boars over there that we could fight, which I'm going to go do just now, thankfully. So maybe the maps are going to expand a little bit. It's not going to be just those simple linear maps. This is the first board that's gonna act. Hey, the elusive man, terrible. It's not only the performance is bad, not in a way that it drops frame rate. It doesn't really drop frame rate, but the game stutters a lot. But frame rate is fine from what I've noticed. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that frame rate is okay on my rig, but it's stuttering a lot, and there's a lot of bugs, it seems. Should I go into alert phase? Yeah, let's go into alert phase here and protect her. But then again, this pig can go. God damn it. Alright, let's do this then.
Alert and eager to kill. Ah! I would wait for a few patches. But the game itself, it's growing on me. The more I play, the more it's growing on me. It has really good combat things. It has a deep system. And yeah, there's a lot of potential here. But it depends a lot how the game structure, mission structure is going to progress. It seems like there are deadlines where we need to do something, like in the same way as in what's its name, XCOM. So we'll see how they incorporate all of it, how it's balanced, how much freedom do we have, and so on. How's the difficulty? So far, outside of one fight, the game was rather easy on hard, but that can change fast. So we'll see. Too early to give any kind of fair analysis. Now we have a wild sow. That's a dangerous bloody thing. But let's kill this pig over here. yeah, I'm a god gamer. No, mate. No. If I know something, I know difficulty design. That is one of my stronger analysis points in games, at least in my opinion, from everything that I've seen so far. I really know what it is to have fair difficulty, what it means to have unfair difficulty, and how important the difficulty design is in games. And it really is freaking important. Each of us will feed the crows with the other.
Especially in tactical games. Yeah, no worries. Always ask, mate. Always ask.
I'm ready.
I don't know who Kagetoki is, but I'm not surprised. Neo was always unbalanced. But it's impossible to balance that game, to be fair. It just, there's too much stuff in it. God damn it. These pigs are killing me. Okay, as soon as I said that the game was too easy, that most encounters were too easy, this happens, which is good. I like that. That's good. The only issue, oh, okay, that's good. That says a lot about the game. A lot of positivity about the game. Love to hear that.
Thank you.
But as always, I'm mostly interested in how the game progresses after you are done with it, after you're done with the first playthrough, if there is still that system. If they managed to remove that whole way of the bullshit system, then Neo might... That would be a huge upgrade to the game, in my opinion. If the first playthrough is expanded with the build potential, with all of the things that were given in previous games in other difficulties, that you had to go slog through all the other missions, repeating all the missions again. If they managed to make such a system, have a good night, elusive man. If they manage to sort that out, that would be a huge plus.
Hey.
What is your will?
The first playthrough has been balanced enough to feel like an action game. Okay. Classic stuff. Nice, nice. Good to hear. But I would also love them to expand on everything in the first playthrough. That I think that would be the best for the franchise. I know that people are used to way of the bullshit, but it's more of a conditioning type of thing. Oh, nice. Come on. Yes. Though I'm worried that this bastard is gonna die. Oh, fuck. 1 HP. This is a... Fuck. Well. I'm dead. I'm gonna have to revisit the strategy for this fight. Gotta get to him. I don't know if they survive or...
My lifeblood soaks
Nah,
the ground.
he doesn't.
I follow where you lead.
Or, no, does he? I don't know what that happened. I don't know what that death thing was. It had... I mean, I know what at the gates mechanic is, but this was a bit strange. I should definitely have some kind of an injury. A cripple. I'm constantly standing in the slippery mud, which is also not a smart thing to do. Alright, now let's play defensively. There are only 3 boards left, we should be fine. We'll enter guard mode. And we are going to go into alert as well. There we go, this is good.
sword fame will be mine.
Okay, and then we have one more piggy over there.
Show me who to kill.
Well, this was tough. I don't think I've played it that well. Made it tougher than it should have been. Alright. Abridged, thank you, mate, for joining and the donations. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what to say. Thank you very much. You have no idea how much that helps. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. Let's see. What was that? Aha, well made trap.
That trap is well made. It could as soon catch a man as an animal.
Am I gonna take damage from it or?
Someone has made themselves a cozy den.
Who would live out here alone?
Now I know why I couldn't enter the inventory screen, because there is no inventory screen in missions. You prepare before the mission and that's it. So that means that everything that we pick up in the mission cannot be used immediately.
Will, shining god of the hunt, guide my arrow now. That's not my arrow.
It is my arrow. My arrow, my kill.
We have been tracking this elk all night. Who are you?
I am...
everywhere.
You have no home? No kinfolk?
I'm guessing that's the hunter that's gonna join us.
We could use a hunter of your skill. That was some shot.
You should get back to your people. These woods are not safe. There are men roaming the forest. They call themselves the Sons of the Wolf. They're driving away the bear and the boar, the elk and the deer. Even I fear laying my head down at night and waking to find my throat cut.
Then come and live with us. Hunt for our village. Roam the forest as you will, knowing that you will have a safe place to lay your head.
We will build you a dwelling at the edge of the village, away from other folk.
Why would I come and live with your people?
Because I think it is your weird. Before I sent my arrow, I prayed to Uller of the Hunt that the arrow would fly true.
Fly true? Ha! I see it there. stuck in that tree.
I think Ulla sent me a far greater gift than the elk. I think the god of the hunt sent me you. How else can you explain the way that we met? There is something strange in it, don't you think?
I have to say these characters are very well done, very believable, very colorful. They have screen presence.
Maybe you are right. And maybe I could use a roof over my head sometimes, especially in winter. I am Halbjörn. I know who you are. I learn many things from the creatures of the forest. Their whispers come to my ears. So, I will come with you. But first, let us hunt together, Gunnar, for these men who haunt this forest. These sons of the wolf.
I can think of no better way to get to know each other, friend. My sister and I will not let you down. Come then. The elk will be here when we return. And if it is a good hunt, we will know that our meeting is blessed. By Ulla, shining one.
Into the gloom they go.
These developers made an effort. That needs to be said.
Gunnar, silent and ready. Halbjorn, trailing.
Keep your wits close, and your blades too. At night, the forest favors the predator.
Do we look like prey to you?
Oh, look for the signs of the Sons of the Wolf. So we are about to see for the first time who are we fighting against here. This story about Sons of the Wolf reminds me of that movie with Antonio Banderas. I don't know if you... It was a strange acting choice for him. The one with he thought that they were orcs or some mysterious thing coming with the mist. I think it was some kind of name, The Warrior or something like that. What was the name of that movie? Then it ended up being, well, I'm not gonna spoil if you haven't watched the movie, but you should definitely watch it if you haven't. It's a great movie. Action. Yeah, it's action movie, I guess. It is something in the Viking, something like the Vikings or some shit. I don't know. Haven't watched it in a long time.
What is this?
We can go back, if you wish.
No. We go on.
13th Warrior, thank you. Halbjorn is what? He's got... Oh wait, all three of us have... Oh no, he's got a spear. Now let's see. One enemy is over here. He is equipped with what? Normal X. Normal X. Normal X. They don't have shields. Oh, wait. They don't have also ranged. So, when is she going to have... Slots in the turn order that can be filled with any unassigned player-controlled unit at the start of a turn. Not sure what that means. For fuck's sake. Stay here and you here. Let's do this.
The wolf waits. Give him flesh.
I don't need to go there. I've got ranged, you don't. Is this guy a brawler? Or is his weapon bugged? Let's go do the guard and alert.
Weapons ready.
Okay.
For the wolf mother.
Oh wait, I need to stop the ritual. Keep everyone alive. I don't think that she can die, although she looks dead. She's not moving, but... Yeah, the drummer is a nice touch. And the drummer is someone we need to kill as well. But what does this mean? 30 skill, 50... Ah, he's a buffer. Okay. Oh, 20% chance to hit. Jesus. That's low. Lucky there. Even more lucky there. Thankfully, he can avoid their alert stage. See, now that's interesting. Throwing axe, 3 uses. Net, inflicts crippled on target. Engage, bandage. Okay, so let's move here. Maybe I need to be more aggressive with this one. Seems like every weapon has 2 finishing animations. I can move here.
Hey.
Well, that crippled was pointless that I shot earlier. Well, alright.
I fear no man.
I should have used engaged. How did she have such high hit chance now and she didn't have it before?
Blood for Fenrir.
Sword fame will be mine.
This guy has a lot of armor.
I spin my saga.
That's a new animation, I haven't seen that one. Nice. Okay, what do we do here? I'm gonna have to heal myself. I still don't know where we get the bandages. I'm guessing we're gonna have an ability to produce them in the village somehow. %25% of... I don't need to use it now.
They move, they die.
I'm ready.
85. See, so I'm guessing this guy counts as... Oh no, this guy doesn't have reflex. He's got 0 reflexes, he's got 10 reflexes, that's why. Okay, I get it.
Kill them. What is your will?
Little drummer boy.
Watching.
I'm ready.
Let the wolf feast. I spin my saga.
I just wish there were a couple more finishing animations for each weapon. Because it just gets dull seeing... See... I love that there are finishing animations, but honestly, it doesn't have to be that overly complex killing animation as said earlier. You can just have one where you just stab through someone. Maybe once through the body, another time through the head. That's it. Maybe the third version of the animation, slice their knee or something. They fall, poke them in the head, that's it. Something really simple, doesn't have to be over the top. See, we just saw one animation 5 times, I think, in one fight.
I was born for war. Now we settle this in blood.
Hey, Thomas.
I was born for war.
Nah, I should have used Berserk, forgot about it.
I was born for war.
Delayed abilities can be interrupted by engaging or pushing the unit delaying an ability, while others can be triggered early through an attack of opportunity. Okay. Knight's Tale.
Gunnar! This one thinks he can crawl back to his
Knight's
den.
Tale.
Tail between his legs.
Wait! Who are you people? What do you want here?
And why do you hunger so for blood sacrifice?
We appease Fenrir, the mighty wolf. We keep him fed, so that the worthy
King
may
Arthur.
live
Yeah, I played that.
in Midgard.
God damn, that was a boring game. Great art style, boring game. For me.
The wolf mother
Missions were way too long.
a skull. Such is the moon.
Not a bad game. Actually a decent to good game, I'd say, somewhere around that range. 6, 7 out of 10, something like that. But
The girl. Is she alive?
the missions were way too long.
I can see no wounds. They must have given her some sort of infusion to prepare her for the ritual. Let's get her back to the village, quickly.
And the fights weren't as detailed in mechanics as this. This is basically a combination of XCOM and War Tales.
This has been a good hunt, eh? Lead the way. Show me this village of yours.
Range increase by 2. Oh, that's significant. Wow. So 100% chance of inflicting bleed on hit, then 80% chance to reset the cooldown on leap when killing an enemy. Hunter's boots. Okay, nothing special. Critical chance. Okay, these are basic start upgrades. So I haven't seen anything special from armor pieces, but seems like weapons have special properties. Now let's see. News and hearsay. I still can't click on that, I don't know. I'm guessing there's nothing to be heard. Let's go to projects. What should I focus on? Blacksmith, village standing overcrowded. So I need to build this western ridge plus 4 population capacity, 40 wood, bog iron, 5 oil, 5 fiber. Yeah. Let's see if there are any more missions that we can undertake. Nope, nothing. Trade, recruit. Oh, nice, we can recruit other units from other villages. And yeah, we can trade with them. That was already established. I mean, I don't know what should I do here. I can't do anything really besides moving on. Gunnar, we have heard that you are a man looking for sword fame. Well, my brother Phil and I are strong and no stranger to the storm of sword that we have, as we'll fight for you and work beside your people. Yeah, sure. We will be able to accompany them now. Worksite action, woodworker. A relentless howling tempest descends upon the village from the mountains, carrying the bite of glacial winds. The skies whip it. Okay, so basically we get fucked by it. New village standing. Heavy rains have flooded the local bog, halting bog iron production. These are some new things happening. There are some upgrades here. The damage of the next incoming attack reduced to 0. Force an enemy to charge and enter engagement with you. Oh, this is really nice. But I mean 0 damage. Hard to ignore that. Lay low is no longer removed by moving. I haven't used lay low, but it's an interesting thing. Look at this. Unable to be targeted by enemies until the end of the unit's next turn. Shit. But if we go for far seeing, then we get +3 range and plus 50% critical chance when attacking from lay low. Damn. Some nice stuff here. I think I'm gonna go with Oathsworn, even though this seems like it could be quite OP if used properly. I mean, she's gonna have now infinite range. I get +3 range from Lalo and +2 from this. Fantastic. There are 2 people for now that I've seen that look exactly the same like Game of Thrones characters. Can you see who she reminds you of? She's who is she exact replica of in the face from Game of Thrones? If any of you can know. Yes, that girl from behind the wall that was moving with the guy who couldn't walk, with Bran. I don't know if she was red-haired. I can't remember if she was red-haired. I think she had black hair, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not sure. Maybe it's brown or something. But the wild woman that got to the castle. Look at her face. It's almost exactly the same face. And the guy, the hunter that we just recruited, looked a lot like Thorsten. The big red-haired guy. Was it Thorsten? I think it was. Until their next round, any attacks targeting Wrecker is redirected to the target enemy. Whoa, what? Okay, let's try that. Mid shield. OSHA. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Nah, this doesn't work. Fuck, can I reset? No. Wait, I can't even... Oh, come on. Yeah, this doesn't work together, but alright. We'll make it work. I don't know if we can... if we can reset these things. While guard status is active, adjacent allies gain anchored and tough. Anchored immune to knockback, reduces damage. Oof. We can make shield wall with that. Okay, everyone has been dealt with. Alright, that would be all for tonight. 4 hours. I'll stream again tomorrow. Really starting to dig this game more and more. It has that XCOM thing, grabbing you by the balls and not letting go. You just want to progress more and more. Thank you very much for watching. I'm so glad that I can stream again after 3 weeks of no net. So it's awesome. Thanks for the great communication. Thanks for fantastic donations. I mean, mind-blowing stuff. And see you tomorrow. Have a good day. I mean, have a good night, day, wherever you are.